Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
Sunday blues as usual.
Sunday blues. Because of Monday coming up, you mean, huh?
Uh-huh.
The big M word. I thought we just had one of those. It feels like it was just Monday. I think it's been Monday all week. That's why. That's how I feel. Looks like we got a couple people in the comments. We got, who do we have there? Trucking Lock, G Keyman, Steve's Lock Picking, Wiggle Dork, Dana Reed, the Lockpicker 1969. So Dana said she agrees on that. Feels like Monday all week. Yeah, today even felt like a Monday because I had to go to work for a while. So when I have to work for even just like an hour, it cancels the whole day out. It's totally not a weekend now because I had to work. So.
Did you get the car checked?
What's that?
Did you get the car checked?
Yeah, I got to get it inspected. Yeah, we're getting that Tuesday, I think, the appointment for that.
Oh, you got 10 days, right?
Yeah. Big old 10 days they give you. But we'll get in, I'm sure. There's tons of garage. There's a garage right down the street. Get it down there. Thankfully, we just got a warning for that, and not the actual ticket, because that would have been really a bad day. But, you know. Yeah. Dana says, bummer. You ain't kidding. But like I said, I'm thankful it was just a warning, so that was the best one. I think if you don't get it done in the 10 days, then they send you a ticket, which we don't want, so we're going to get her done. So I see you're picking, is that your Primus still in the vise there?
No, that is that mystery big ass padlock that Lockpickwebwinkel sent us. But it has no key, it has no branding, nothing. So it truly is a mystery.
Oh, maybe you'll get it open.
Who knows? It could be a very simple one. It could be a hard one. Who knows?
Yeah, you don't really
Until
know.
now, it's a hard one.
I'm still working on this Primus that I picked a couple times and then couldn't pick anymore. And now it's just driving me nuts because I know I can pick it. So it's making me mad now. So I redid it with standard pins because it had security pins in it. So I took pins from an Everest since that's a Schlag as well. Put those in there and trying to refigure it out, but having a bad time as usual.
All the familiar faces are popping in.
Oh yeah, look at that. We've got a bunch more people. Wow. Hello everybody, Paracentric. Hello. Oh, somebody's already here. Who is that? Dig? The Dignity?
No, that's the Lockpicker 1969.
Oh,
Hey.
Lockpicker 1969. Hello.
How's it going? Everybody get snow?
What's that?
Did everybody get snow? Or at least a lot of people get snow?
Yeah, it's been crappy here. It's been crappy where I am. We've been getting rain/snow. It was 50 the other day, and then it was like 30 again. It's just, I've never seen that where it goes up and down so bad.
So tired of shoveling.
Yeah. What are you picking today?
This is a Vero
Oh,
from Italian-made Vero.
that's cool looking.
My wife gave me this 40 millimeter, and she gave me a 70 millimeter in this Vero for our anniversary last October, and I kind of had to put them aside for a while. And they're really a fun little lock. They got an actual pin on the bottom of the keyway that you can manipulate as you pick the top pins. So you have to keep going back to it to eventually get it picked. And I've been able to pick the 70 millimeter, but this 40 millimeter has been a pain in the butt. It's a simple little key too. It's not like it's all that complicated.
Yeah, sometimes those are the worst ones where they trick you. You think it's going to be okay, and it's not. Picksmith, good day, sir.
Hello, everyone. How is everybody?
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Hanging in. What
Just
are you
2
picking
hours.
today?
2 hours until Monday. So
2 hours at the what?
2 hours until Monday.
Oh, for you? Oh gosh, I got more time, but it's still not that much.
Oh, holding it upside down. Found something interesting. These are ovals, but they're mini ovals.
Oh wow, will you look at that?
It's from a company, Puppies, even though it says MTS. And they make a storm door with a little double oval, and they come key to like and key different. And so I bought 2 of them to play with, and it's kind of cool. I'm gonna cut them apart and share them with people, or I might make a challenge lock out of one of these.
Oh, that'd be neat. That's very cool.
Oh, look
Dependent
who
quarter.
showed up.
Dependent
DQ.
quarter. Congratulations on the black belt, dude.
Congrats, buddy.
Yeah,
Our newest black belt.
we've got a couple people. Sadistic Picker, and who else showed up? Who else? I saw somebody else. And Mylock. Sorry, Dawn Picks. Keep missing them. Keep missing a Bear Can Bushcraft. Keep missing all these guys swinging by. Their comments are going up into the thing, and I miss it. Apologies, guys. That's terrible. Greenish one.
Well, that's easy.
Terry B. Pickin. My goodness.
There's no security pins in that one.
Oh my
Are
goodness. That was
you
fast.
surprised?
No, I'm not.
Uh,
Try the other side.
so no speed
Yes.
of locks today?
Yeah, what's that again?
No SPIF locks today?
SFIC ones, you mean?
Sorry, yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to say that for a couple days yet. He still probably gets a tick over it. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I'd like to set that up for doing it one day where I'll take a decoder set, pop out the pins, so show people how it comes out, and but I won't be able to do it on my desk here. But I can do it ahead of time, so everything's apart, and we can show people how it all comes apart.
That'd be cool.
That's just too easy.
It looks like it would be like, it's real nice looking. It looks like it might be a little bit of a challenge, kind of cool. So I bet you if you made that would make a good challenge lock. Just the
It
looks
would.
of it. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
This one didn't have great bidding, but this one came with a little bit nicer bidding, so let's see if it's any different. It only wants to pick one direction, and it picks very easily. You just touch the pins and it pops open.
It's more a placeholder than a lock, sort of.
Yes. Let's try. Try a new pick.
Oh, it didn't work. I've been working on this promise. It's driving me absolutely batty.
Have you gotten it again?
I've gotten it a few times. I think it was 3 times I got it with the security pins in it. I repinned it with standard pins because after I got it a few times with the security pins, I just couldn't get it after that. I kept trying and I just couldn't do it. So I thought, well, I'll pin it up how it's supposed to be, and then I'll pick it a couple times to try to get it picked like that. And it was a good idea, but I still can't get these finger pins anymore. I just like totally lost it. I don't know what I'm doing differently or wrong, but
well, the thing is now, and I watched last week, so I was watching you and Isaac talk about it, and I was shocked that it had security pins in it because that just makes it an effing nightmare. I did send one out with Asa barrels once, but that was a whole different story. But
that
now,
sounds like you.
But with what you have with the standard pins, you have to pick the top stack first.
yeah.
So once
I was
you get that,
I only got 2 pins in here right now. I'm trying to get back to being able to pick the finger pins. I can pick 4 of them. I can pick any 4. If any 4. I put in all the different combinations and I can do it every time, and it's real easy. I mean, I was shocked that it kept popping open, and now I put all 5 in, and I'm back to just it's like I have no idea what the heck I'm doing wrong. Guess I'm doing them all just like I did it with 4.
Only the lock knows.
Yeah, it's holding out on me so bad. I want to try a different one to see if it's just I'm having trouble with this particular, these particular pins, like the finger pins with the way the up and downs go. Because that 5th one and 3rd one seem to be the higher. There's only 2 positions they could be, and I think I just got a crappy. For some reason, I don't know. Because I could pick it with whatever combination, just not all of them.
Try taking out all the top pins and the key pins and just go for the finger pins.
I've got 2 in there just to, but I might take them all out and just try it, like you said, to do that.
That is some of the worst challenge lock bidding I've seen.
Make it so simple that it's hard.
Oh, gosh.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true.
Rusty OT or Rusty 0 Plus. Huh.
Yeah, you never know with those. Yeah, the greenish one said some locks are cursed like that. I feel like that's what's happening to me. I mean, I got it. That's why I think I'm still stuck on it, is because I got it. I got it not even just once. I got it 3 times. So it's not like I can't do it. So this is why I'm just going nuts at this point, because I know I can, but then now I can't. So it's toying with my emotions really bad.
Well, that was who did Joe picked the 120/50, and he picked that fast too, and that is a cursed one. That lock is horrendous. Well, that was easy.
Oh, wow. DMAC wants to know, Lockpicker 1969, does that Vero have the hidden pin like his big brother? Yeah, that's the one.
And it's a pain in the butt with a small keyway, too. This is the 40 millimeter.
I always wanted to pick a Vero. I saw those when I was over there. They're so cool looking.
Yeah, there's
Oh.
So in comparison,
Paracentrics here. Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
That's the 70. This is the 40.
Oh, yeah.
I picked that one yesterday, but
oh my gosh. Yeah, those baby ones are sometimes terrible. You'll have to pick that one for Mini Lock Monday.
You throw this at somebody, they're going to feel it.
They probably would. Wait, I want to... Oh, what's Paracentric picking? What are you picking today?
Oh, I pulled out one of these old vintage Sargent mortises that I had. thinking about making this one into a challenge lock, and when I opened it up, I found there was only 5 pins in it, even though it's a 6-pin key. So I wrestled with that yesterday and finally got that going.
You never know what you're gonna find.
I put that 6-pin in there, and then I started getting that clicky stuff. Click, 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 click. It took me a while to figure that out, but I got that going. It's all nice and butter now.
Nice.
So maybe later today I'll chisel some pins for it on the lathe and get cracking.
There you go.
Paracentric.
Speaking of cracking, he's not here today because his little yellow belt is his birthday today.
Oh,
congrats on that, by the way. If he's watching.
Paracentric was the winner of the Locksport custom T-shirt giveaway yesterday.
Right.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. Which one are you picking of the 25?
Oh, when it comes to locks, I'm a little picky, or a bit picky. Be one of the first Locksport shirts in California.
You'll start a trend.
Well, being California, pretty much it's all T-shirts. I've got no business casual because when I was younger, there was no such thing as business casual. So it's either a suit or T-shirt and jeans. So
that is so true.
Then I marked my pick. Isaac suggested I mark my pick, but all it's doing is, where am I? Turning my hand black. Because I'm touching it too much. So, oh well.
Oh, Lady Locks, I'll be getting those picks out to you this week. I got done staining them. I just got to put poly on them.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Those will be nice. Let's see. Yeah, I got a message from last week's winner, Lockwork Orange? His brother. I got a message on Instagram from his brother, and I'm still waiting for them to give me to where we got to mail his prize to. So I'm still waiting. I don't know if he's listening, but still need the address.
boom, there we go.
Nice.
6-pin sergeant in the books.
Ooh, nice job.
All right, thanks everybody. I'm out.
He's like, quit while you're ahead.
I'm gonna leave batting 1,000.
Oh goodness.
LadyLocks, if you some people are admiring your skull pinning tray.
Oh yeah, that was Bobby Keys made that. He makes the skulls. Very cool. And whatever colors. He's making Jack Fox's prize already, so he won my one giveaway, so he's getting the 3 things that Bobby was making, and I guess he already had a pinning tray, but plug followers, but I think he needed new ones. So
yeah, he did a video today of opening the stuff that he got from you, the stickers and all that.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. I know he said he was making it, but I didn't see it yet. My thing's only alerting me to things like a day later. I saw one of Chris's videos, and it was from 2 days ago, and it just popped up. I was just really mad
YouTube
about
is
that.
acting a little bit strange lately.
Yeah. A lot of people have been
Yeah, same here.
that.
So rude. Yeah, so no, every one of these is just totally locked up but doing nothing. So I don't know what the heck to do now.
Oh, there we go. Another sergeant.
Dang, he's on a sergeant kick.
You're making those look easy.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
Yeah, this is a vintage sergeant. This one came from Picksmith.
Jeez.
Yeah, those all alone are a pain in the butt. Nice job.
Thank you.
One.
Yeah. Must be the pick. Started trying out these Killer Maru picks that I had
Oh yeah.
that somebody gave to me from earlier in the year. It's not the new one he has out on Sparrows.
I got Leader V, by the way, hanging backstage, but no video yet.
Oh no.
Or he has a bad case of snow because the screen is all white.
Yeah. Yeah, Deuce says he's having the same problem. He's seeing older videos, but none of the newest ones.
One part of the way.
Nice question for you all. Who is Ken is saying he is trying to start learning disc detainers. Anybody have a recommendation for front tensioning lock that I can purchase from Amazon US? I had the tool from Sparrows.
I would
First,
say any cheap
set up
one.
getting a good therapist.
And then give me the number, because after this one I need it.
The other thing with disc detainers on Amazon is just finding one of the cheap ones. For the most part, any of the cheap ones. Let me go find one. I have one I got off Amazon.
Oh my gosh, okay. I have to hide it from myself because I'll just keep messing with it. It's driving me insane. And I only have a little bit more to go till I'm completely and totally crazy, so I have to stop.
Hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, it's like really small margin there. So
Low
I'm
hanging
gonna
fruit.
go put that away.
So any of these, I think this was maybe 10 or something, and it'll be front tensioning. You can see it's like two different cuts on it, and maybe 5. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levers or 5 discs in there, and that'll be front tensioning. But there's plenty on US Amazon like this. Just search cheap disc detainer padlocks and you'll come up with something like this.
I think he's might be worried about making sure it tensions in the front. They usually do, right? It's more like the harder ones that go all throughout.
Yeah, the cheap ones typically will, but you'll have to look at the key because sometimes the key will have the cuts up front where it's not front tensioning, but this one definitely is. So most of them should be.
Letha V's starting disc detainers too, he said. I think he was trying to bring that today. He was gonna do some disc detainer picking today.
Okay, back to the traps. Who do we have next?
Isaac.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hello, Isaac.
I figured I should pop on while there was still a free space and LockHeat doesn't have an excuse to run away.
I always have an excuse.
What have you got today?
It was a mess. A big mess of different stuff. I heard you guys talking about disc detainer stuff, so.
Yeah, there's
Hey, Jiki.
somebody asking about that.
The Sparrows tool is a good tool to start with. I like that one. In terms of locks, I think FJM is a really good lock to learn on. They're pretty relatively inexpensive and pretty good, like good type of tolerances and stuff, but not like super difficult. And it's front tensioning as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man, Lee the V popped in. Lee's probably going to have some questions because he's starting distant containers too.
Oh,
I
hey,
think
Lee.
he's going to.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
we
can hear you.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say good afternoon, and now that that's out of the way, I'd like to attack a few people, if I might. Let's start with Isaac.
Oh no.
Okay.
Poor Isaac.
You've reached a new level of suckiness that is truly disturbing, and I'm going to tell you why. And Lady Locks, don't you go nowhere, girl.
I'm next.
Okay. Because I did some playback last week, because usually I'm incredible, but phenomenal takes a little longer. And when I was watching it last week, I sounded like the biggest, hugest, even more of a loudmouth than I am. And
no.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, don't talk out of turn. I'm going to tell you why. This live thing with the hands thing's got me nuts. And
I love zipping it.
Because if Lady Locks, if I saw her face and she had like a booger in her nose, then I'd say I'd be just like, hey, that's nasty. Get that finger in there and dig that gold out of there, right? And but nobody said a word to me last night. Like, hey, Lee, you got like 57 dB on your audio, baby. Can you crank that thing back a little bit? So
we just assumed you were. We just assumed you were being a big mouth, so we just let it go. We were letting you be you.
That's gonna leave a mark.
We didn't want to be socially inappropriate. We're not like that here.
That hurts.
When you're on a roll, you're on a roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
we just thought it was like, just going for it.
Isaac,
There we
just
go.
in between, who is Ken asks what's the name of that DD lock again?
FJM.
Yeah,
FGM? FGM. Okay.
FJM.
FJM. Yeah.
And they come in all sorts of formats. This is a padlock, but they come in like shutter locks and all sorts of different types of stuff. So pretty nice lock to learn on. That's what I learned on. I fumbled around with some cheap disc container locks before this one, but it felt more like I kind of fluked them open. I didn't really know what I was feeling for until and this one I couldn't get it open until I finally really took the time to like actually look at the marks on my pick and try to focus on not tensioning too far into the lock and aligning my tool right.
And you're not the only one. The lock picker also has that as well. The same, I think.
This thing is massive.
A couple things I recommend, not necessarily like that you have to do right away, but something to look into over time that makes this tool way better and last way longer is, first of all, the tip. Get an ejector pin from eBay, or not necessarily, not eBay, sorry, AliExpress. And I'll show you if I can find one here. This is what they look like typically before you do any modification to them. There's just like a big round metal
Push rods.
Yeah, exactly. Ejector pins. If you search ejector pin, you'll find them pretty easy. And you just grind it with a grinding wheel and shape it. You'll adjust the shape over time, but I find that for certain lock, for example, this lock here, it's a kryptonite lock. It has a bit of a weird warding to it. Oh, pop that part off. But the warding right here, it wouldn't fit with the standard Sparrow's tool. And I actually broke the tip on mine because they just kind of used some cheap metal, and I was probably over pressuring it and stuff. But this one won't break. This one is much stronger. I'm too loud?
No, Lee was. This breaking.
sorry.
No, actually, Isaac, you're near and dear to my heart. I just bought one of those Sparrows tools, and I was telling Lady Locks, I'm like, I bought it. I have absolutely no freaking clue what I'm doing, but I own it. And she's like, yeah, well, guess what? You better get your ass back on there and buy some spare tips, man. You're gonna be breaking them things, and I'm just like, oh damn! So I went back in there and I bought like 57 spare tips, and I have no clue what to do. And I told Lady Lock, I said, I'm gonna come back on there, baby. I'm gonna turn that microphone down, man. I'm gonna kick guys' ass, man. I'm gonna turn the Sparrow thing, and I'm still clueless.
You'll get it. It's a steep learning curve with this because it feels like nothing until all of a sudden you get it. I'll just mention the last couple tips that I recommend for adjusting this over time. You don't need to do this right away, but for example, with some locks, you'll have a spinner disc in the very beginning, and it's kind of deep down. This one is not a spinner disc, so no, it is. Yeah, so the first one is a spinner disc. I don't know if you guys can see, but it just basically spins. So first of all, that increases the drill resistance of this lock because the drill bit would just get stuck in that and just spin. And also it makes it that you have to reach in further to tension it. So sometimes, depending on the lock, like I think I have another one right here where it's much deeper inside, and plus it has all this weird warding. Now I'm not sure exactly what kind of lock this is, but it was on a vending machine, and a customer called us and asked us, like, not actually me, they called a different person and asked if we could remove it by picking it, and the person referred the person to me because he knew that I could pick disc detainer lock. So I was like, I'll try. I wasn't sure, and this tool didn't fit in there originally, so I took it to a grinding wheel, and they actually had the grinding wheel there, so I just used their grinding wheel, and it was a bit like nerve-wracking at the time because I don't want to mess up my tool, but I basically made these two little teeth, basically pointed teeth. But the problem with the pointed teeth was that they kept slipping out over time. Over time it'd start to come outwards, so I made little notches in the teeth. They're kind of hard to see, but there's little notches on the top and the bottom, so basically they hook on.
I put a link in the video chat to those 1.5 millimeter ejector rods you can get on Amazon.
Oh, nice. We should throw that into the. Okay, perfect. That's awesome.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I don't want to be talking my butt off too. But basically, once you get the tool and everything, it's just a matter of trying to figure out how to feel the discs, and I'd recommend a good place to start is just trying to figure out where the first disc is, tensioning. So if you don't know this already, in general, you want to, when you have a disc detainer lock, all the discs should be aligned like this typically, and then you turn it clockwise, and then the shackle opens. And when you want to pick it, the first thing you do, as I'm sure you've seen from a lock picking lawyer video or something of the sorts, is you twist all the discs clockwise first. And once they're all clockwise, then you go in with your tool and you twist it clockwise as well. And since all of the discs are clockwise already, it just catches and starts tensioning. So the first tip I recommend is learning how to tension on the first disc. So in order to get used to that, you can twist that first disc back, just the first disc. And then that sets it up so it's like this. And then once you put in your tensioner, it hits up against the second disc. It can't go further. So as long as you're careful when you're rotating it back, then now you know you're only on the first disc. So that's one little tip. And then the next tip I recommend is to focus on just moving the actual tip all the way through from the front to the back. If you can comfortably do it without bumping along the walls of the discs, then
Like
you know that you're in a good position to start picking them. And if it ever feels weird or something, just take your time, go through it. And then the last tip I recommend is try to count which disc you're on. It's really tricky to get used to that at first, but just try to keep track based on the grid that's on the tool. And that grid is actually pretty good. So just get used to that and align your tool. So when you get it, you're going to have to calibrate it by aligning the tip and everything. Anyways, I'm talking too much, so I'll pass the mic.
So, well, it's just to part two of what you just said. Yes, you went on this story last week about apprenticing or something. It was like 35, 40 minutes. I mean, I'm doing I'm shooting meth in my eyeballs trying to stay awake, right? And it just, I'm like, just stop. Anyway, I want to thank you for that little tutorial, because what happened was I had a couple cocktails in me the other night. I was on Amazon, and so here's your 140, right? Okay. And so I said, well, I'm gonna get me one of them displayer tainer thingers. So of course I bought the Mac Daddy from Cincinnati, and this thing freaking showed up. Oh, it's about 17 pounds, and look at the freaking key on this thing. I'm like,
there's an FJM right there. Very
I'm
good.
Like, I'm screwed. So there's that hole. The only thing more disgusting that would be like Nancy Pelosi with no clothes on. Anyway, I'm going to take your advice. I was going to jump freaky into this today, but what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to take your advice later on, and I'm going to start playing with that tension tool and try to tension that. I do want to ask you again. I thought that you tension it once you get all the discs clockwise all set. You go in there and spin them all, get them all set. Then when you put your tension tool in there, then the object is to tension counterclockwise, because you're ultimately picking counterclockwise. I mean, how's that work?
So what you're doing is you're spinning all the discs to their maximum position when you twist them with your tool like this. So they're spinning all the way to the deepest position that they can be, and the only way that they'll continue to rotate is once the sidebar is in, and it's not actually the discs rotating, it's the whole entire cylinder rotating. So that will only happen if you have the key or once it's picked. So what you're doing with the tool is you're tensioning the first disc the same direction as it's already primed, because the first disc, let me explain one thing first, is that if it's a front tensioning disc, that means the first disc is a 0 cut. So that means that all the way to this way is the 0 position. And if we want to open the lock, basically what you're going to do is go through the lock. As you're tensioning the first disc this way, you're going through and pushing all the other discs backwards.
Got it.
The way that they were originally, and you're stopping before they get all the way back. So if I use this tool, I'm turning them all back at the same time, and this is the furthest back that they can go. But when you're using the picking tool, you're going to stop before you get them all. You'll stop once it's in a gate, and then you're going to go to the next one. So I can show that here.
I do want to explain to you, though. I have watched some videos on how to do it, and I did run across a really good one the other day. So
Nice.
I know a little bit more than I'm saying, but I don't mind you showing me at all. I guess you're tensioning still clockwise. Once you get them all set that way, you're basically picking counterclockwise. And then when you get back, you're working your way backwards out to the front disc. And then when you feel like you've gotten them all in a true gate, back out to disc like 1, you're out there you feel like they're all in a true gate because you've got more sloppy movement on all those gates, then actually you just go to, then you take the tension off of it and go to turn the tension tool counterclockwise. Is that correct?
That's if it's not a front. That's if it's not a front tensioning lock. But sometimes you can still pick front tensioning locks by tensioning the first disc and then getting all the other discs to the right position. It'll give you a slight false set, and then you just find a zero cut with your main tool, and then that's actually like this one. So I'll show you guys that in a minute here. So if I'm going for this one, essentially like the first disc, if I show really close here, there's a grid. I don't know if that's focused enough.
There you go.
It's a little bit, it's hard to do it all at the same time. Maybe just from here is the best place to show it. So there's a grid, and I'm turning the disc. So I'm finding the very first disc. I'm turning it all the way towards the clockwise direction. And then I'm turning it back. I can feel it as I turn it back. I can feel it hit against the edge of the disc when I'm turning it clockwise. And now I'm going to see if there's play. Okay, there is some play. So I can push it further than that. And I can feel that little bit of play there. So I'm going to go to the next disc. It's the exact same thing. And so I have altogether about 2 full sections of rotation. Whereas once I go to the third disc here, okay, I still have some play here.
I'm having flashbacks of the nightmares when I tried to do that.
And that's why I'm saying it's all about, like, I don't know if you see how awkward my thumb is holding, but everything here is like if I try to move this, it's all, I've developed the muscles over time to like hold this, and that's why.
Yeah, because I was moving it, and when you move it just the tiniest bit, like
it throws it all off.
Yeah, and I was, oh my gosh, it was terrible.
So let me find that disc here where it's stiff again. So this disc is totally stiff right here. And I go up to the edge of it, and it doesn't have any play. So I know that it's binding. So I'm going to turn it until the point that it clicks. And it gave a little click there, but it's still binding. So I'll continue to turn it until it gives a click. Okay, now it has some play. So I may have just kind of jumped over a false gate there as I was getting to the true gate. And as you do that, basically, you're going to go through all the discs. And if you get to the end and you don't feel anything, go back to the beginning, just continue the process. And then once you get them all into a gate, the lock will turn slightly, and you might have to get yourself out of a false gate. Or if you're lucky and they're all in a true gate, then it'll just pop open. So here's another false gate or another binding disc.
And when you actually open it, you're actually continuing to push the tension clockwise. So you're opening it clockwise, right? I think that's what he was thinking. It was counterclockwise, I think.
Yeah, so I'm continuing to tension the lock clockwise. So in that case, I got all the discs to their gate, and because they all gone to the right gate, the pressure I was putting this way continued to turn when they were all in the right gate, and the whole cylinder rotated with the sidebar, and that actuated the ball bearings, or the actuator on the back of the lock to free up the ball bearings. Whereas this one, you have to go out of the false. You have to tension the first disc backwards. So this one's a little bit trickier to pick, but I'll give it a shot here.
You can also make a turning tool for those DD locks out of a wider wiper blade insert.
Yeah, exactly. I just have a broken, I think it was like a dimple lock rake from an Amazon set.
That's what it looks like.
I just hammered it. The top part of it broke. But it works. I like it.
I've
actually used it a surprising amount.
And I bent it. I think that's what I used on mine.
Oh,
The
Usually-
lockpicking gal wants to know where she can get spacers.
Oh, I don't know.
3D printer guys will do it for you.
Yeah, there's STL files on it. I've never actually used them myself because I feel like the biggest part of developing skill with disc detainer locks is developing the ability to hold the tool straight. And if you're using spacers, it's like I think it's a big crutch that's almost holding you back.
Well, I noticed when you see the lockpicking lawyer ones, he always makes reference to the quote unquote the tool that him and Bosnia and Bill made. Do you think that one's actually just a better, robust precision?
Well, they're talking about the
No, that's
Sparrow
this
Fix
one.
that you have. And
That's
that
the exact
Isaac
same
has.
one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Their
They're
silver one, that was the prototype they made.
Yeah. But I mean, for lack of a better word, is that better than the Sparrows one?
That is a
the
Sparrow.
Same thing.
But
Oh,
I mean, they made it
oh.
out of titanium and all of our steel or whatever they used. I don't know, but it's still the same tool. It's not. I don't think it's too much different.
They developed it for Sparrows, and Sparrows just was able to mass market it and mass produce it.
I was thinking in terms of like maybe more, say, maybe slightly larger diameter or something that helped you center it up or something like the issues that like LadyLocks was talking about. Getting.
There's all sorts of different styles. Like
Oh no.
this is.
Ooh.
We're doing 360.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
These are
Way to go.
This is trap pins.
Oh.
So I just did the Era. This is the ATK, which is harder.
That's the one I picked last week, but I didn't have any trap pins in mine.
I got this from DMAC. So
Is that a
Just
challenge
happened to-
lock too?
Hey Lee, this is another good one to grab. Good entry level. It's a Zarker.
Yeah, Zarker I heard is a great
J45S.
one to work.
I'll go buy that tonight when I'm watching the game. I picked up this boat anchor, showed up yesterday in the mail. This sucker here is the size of Nebraska, man. Wow. And it's just got standard bitting. I don't know if it's got any security pins in it, but it's 6 pins. So we'll give this thing a crack and see what happens. It is
So
huge.
Kurt, did they respond? Did they respond to your request yet?
to which? Oh, the black belt? Not yet. No. Depending
Wait.
quarter. We're 2 ahead of me. Depending quarter and MG secure.
Right.
And so we're waiting on MG's confirmation. There we go. Now we're past them. One more set. Oh, passed right by. It passed right by the second set. I didn't even have to pick that. There's a 360 on an ATK.
What does what does that look like all around? Yeah, see the one I had that just has them at the bottom. It's not
Yeah, these are 3 little pins that fall into. You can see they correspond with pin 2, 4, and 6, and they fall into the chamber when you pick it.
yeah.
When you have the key, it spins all the way around. But what you do with this for fun is you pick it 360.
I see.
So you pick it. Now you're in trap pins. You've got to pick your way out of trap pins. Then you've got to use the bottom of a pick, slide past the top pins in the 2 sets, and then turn back and pick them out of this. But it just turned past for me, so I have no idea.
You know what? Whenever because I posted a picture of that one on the Facebook or something, a lot of people were saying sometimes they're they're very tiny or something, and they don't actually work. So you might have just had a couple that
Yeah.
whatever it was, it kind of was a fluke. They said sometimes it doesn't actually do what it's supposed to. But
I was single pin picking this beast with my Petersburg 18. And I'm just like, you know what, man? Let me hit this with a 25 wave rig, baby. And this thing opened up like a Debbie Does Dallas movie. Dude, look at this thing. I mean, come on, man. Listen, if you put this in a sock and you hit somebody in the head with this, call the coroner, baby.
Gosh.
So I don't remember actually how much I paid for it. I guess I could try to single pick it, but raking it took all of about 10 seconds. Wow. And that's 6 pins, man. It's called reset. I think. I guess, yeah. It's reset when the burglar walks out with all your stuff, baby. All right, we'll move on to something else here. I am going to try that. Now that Isaac's got me a little fired up, man, about using that tension tool, that Sparrow's thing. So we're going to do that.
Well, you say something else. Why not do the shoutouts? It is the time of the show.
All right.
Straight up, is my microphone cool? Is the level okay?
Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
We hear it when you're raking for some reason really loud, but I don't know why.
I think I've got this new, I wish I could take I sent LadyLocks the picture of it. I've got this new camera I'm using. I'm still got the headset with the microphone, but with this, it looks like a little table lamp. The microphone does, and the webcam looks like a table stand with an articulating arm in the middle of it. So you just set it on the table next to you, and the head of it is the camera, and you can just angle this thing back and forth. So again, it looks like a little table lamp with a USB on it, and it's got a little microphone built into it. So I'm using the camera here and the microphone here, which is on the front of it, and I'm actually talking into it off the side, and then I'm actually using my headset so I don't get any funky echoes or any of that stuff. So, and I can, the mobility of this thing to be able to move it all in any position, the camera is pretty cool, man, pretty cool. All right.
Metal plug follower. Sparrows has metal plug followers, or if I'm trying to think of what you could use for that. Sorry, I was answering a comment.
Metal plug followers.
Yeah,
Lockbucky has them.
Oh, okay.
That's the brand I have.
You can always get a fancy one.
Or a AA battery.
Well, that's a nice one.
It's a Keydex. This is a master follower for dropping out master pins. I have a spare one, so this is what I use on a daily basis for mortise. Plus, it also has a really, really deep well in there for tail pieces too.
Cool.
I saw some remarks about disc container lock that a lot of people buy those but don't buy the locks, so it's gathering dust or something. Now, that reminds me, I got this from Lockpickwebwinkel.
Very cool.
The Huck, is that the 3-piece set? Yeah.
Sort of. It's missing one. that's why they send it, because it's unsellable at this point.
Yeah, it is.
The 2-piece set.
I bought that set without the case, but I don't care for it because it doesn't work on any cylinders here in the States. Because the biggest one there is a 7.8 millimeter, where the States here we use 7.9. But if I get any Chinese locks, I have the pics for them.
Well, if anyone is interested, I can throw it in the giveaway for today.
Oh, and I got some stickers, a couple different people stickers too, so I want to do make sure we do a sticker giveaway too.
Yeah, it's just let's see if somebody or enough people are interested. Also, I'm gonna do it some episode later or something.
What was that name of that? What was the name of that shakalak you just showed me a minute ago there, boss? Was that Zardent? Was that?
Zarker.
Zarker.
You get them on
Zarker.
Amazon.
Okay.
Or Chris Capoon.
It looked
Yeah,
kind of
Chris Capoon loves those. In my Zarker.
By the way, the shoutouts for today is starting with the Chris picks.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just felt. Oh, sorry. I've been so focused I didn't even realize. No, after.
Chris Biggs, black belt picker.
Yeah, so he is one of the guys who actually recommends you learning on Zarkers. It's funny that you guys are talking about that right now because he's literally talking about that the other day.
Yeah,
It's his
you
favorite
can see-
lock to recommend to new people.
Yeah,
to learn
you can
on
see
disc
the
detainers.
silver- He's using silver bullets and the RWB and some other.
He's one of
homemade
the
ones.
pioneers, yeah, with picking alloys. Like, he's one of the guys who really is like one of the first ones and best at picking high security disc detainer locks. Very talented.
Yeah, I think. Tarzan mentioned him.
Yeah, Terry. Yeah, that was a good interview, by the way. I don't know if you saw my comment.
that was a great interview.
Was awesome. I learned so much
Yeah.
from talking to him, and I think we talked for maybe another almost an hour afterwards too. So
Yeah, he's the guy who made this handle on my tool. But yeah, they're all really talented. They all communicate with each other. Oh, sorry.
Don't show so fast, I have to switch.
So yeah, Terry made that one. That was yeah. Terry's really good guy.
But if you want to follow him, if you haven't already, the link is in the description. And the same goes for Kaxi's picks.
We all know Coxie.
We sure do. He's a little bit more into handcuffs lately, but
What the?
Oh, what'd you do now, Isaac?
No, this is lead. This is the lead.
Oh no, the crazy clown is coming after me.
This is some RCO signal service situation here.
I'm traumatized.
All right.
Well, he's got a lot of good videos.
he sure does. And
By
he
the
does,
way, has anybody seen Chris today? I haven't seen.
Yes, he's in the chat.
Oh, right as I'm asking.
Listen, I hate this.
His link is also in the description. Sorry, Lee.
No, I was just gonna. I'm sorry to even bring this up there, but again, my brain is it's gone. Did anybody watch the Royal Rumble last night? Any wrestling fans here?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. Well, we'll just leave that alone, even though I have this massive collection of illegal TV. Well, whatever. So that pay-per-view was just, it was incredible. It was incredible. So, yeah, I'm sure you guys are familiar with multi-gazillionaire there, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, the brothers there. Logan showed up last night at the Royal Rumble, and I was just going to say, I mean, I saw something like, I mean, I watch all that stuff forever and ever, and I saw something last night in wrestling I had truly never seen before. And I mean, these guys brought the noise, man. That was pretty incredible. So, anyway, back to lock picking. We're going to try our hand at this big dog right here. Today's Brad's Saturday. We'll try to pick everything Brad.
We're still one shout out to go, Lee. Hold on. The link to Kaxi is in the description. And the last one for today is the lock picking spoon.
Spoon. He's got some good videos. I enjoy his stuff. And you see him commenting on LPL all the time, LPU all the time. Just a spoon.
Who's this?
Yeah, Spoon's
He's a
great.
red belted picker.
Who's that?
Lockpicking Spoon.
Okay.
He's become one of
just
the
51 subs. So
yeah, he's become one of the like more well-known active guys in the Discord because he's always helping people, talking to people, you know, just answering questions and trying to share links, all of that stuff. He's a good guy.
I think, like, from what I'm seeing, like the lockpicking world, you know, like when you go to, it's like campers, you know, you go to a campground or something on the weekend, and everybody's there just to have a good time, get away from the regular, and they just treat everybody really nice and get really drunk. And so maybe Lady Locks, when she gets like really successful, she can get like a spin-off like Rhoda off like Mary Tyler Moore. And it could be like lock, like picking time drunk or something like that. Like picking time under the influence. And
I'm
everybody
halfway there, brother.
What does that have to do with Yoda?
I don't drink. I really, truly, my entire life, and I put away one or two. I never ever drink till after 5 o'clock. It's just I don't know why. It just
AM or
It's 5 o'clock on the East Coast, so cheers.
yeah, exactly. It just hit 5:03. I'm just like, you know what? I need to disappear for a minute, and me and Mr. Single Malt going to show right back up here.
So who was it earlier that was asking about oh hey Lakeview, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Who was it earlier who was asking about the so actually that was you, Lee, that you were talking about having to turn the first disc back, right? After in some locks where you have to pick it and then you have to rotate that first disc backwards.
I can't remember.
Was that you?
Who was saying that?
I thought
No.
that was Lee who was asking about
Man,
that.
I think he was asking because he watched a video.
Yeah, it was Lee.
Yeah, and he saw them doing that. And I think he was wondering about that. Yeah.
Basically, what that is so I have a lock like that here. I managed to pick all the discs into, I believe, their true gates. The way I can tell is each one of them feels loose as I go through them, and the lock turns slightly. So since the lock turns slightly, that means that they're all set either in a gate, a true gate or a false gate, and they're all, you know, have a little bit of play. So that leads me to believe they're all in a true gate. So what I need to do next is find a zero cut, so we can see this one's all the way over here. So it's a zero cut because all the other discs I have to rotate further back to get through them. So I find a cut somewhere along that's all the way back here. Like here is a zero cut, and I have to hold it really tight with my pick so that it doesn't slide off easily. And then I can start to tension my first disc backwards. And if I did it right, there we go. I think I did it right. Maybe not. I'll try again.
That's awesome, man. That's the
You have to, then you can actually, I think I didn't catch the disc far enough. Try again here. Almost. I think it's turning. Yeah. There we go. So it's just hard to hold the tension on it. But if you look here, now the locking bolt is out of the way. Whereas if I take the tool out and then I reinsert this thing and just twist it all back, you'll see the locking bolt come back in. And then that way you know it's locked back up again.
Oh, cool.
So there's the locking bolt.
Dude, you're badass, man. All right.
I appreciate the compliment. But yeah, hopefully that helps to explain that first. It gets a little bit tricky when you have to hold the tension with the tip and then reverse the pick backwards. But anyways, there's a lot of people who can do it a lot better than me. That's for sure.
Now I'm really gonna go get a drink. Be back in a minute.
Wow, almost a full house today.
Yeah, probably about 10, 15 minutes till my phone melts again.
Oh no. Well, we turned off the that recording, so it might. We wanted to see if it helped anybody else out because it was causing people's batteries, their phones to work too much. So we're gonna see how that works for you, Lakeview.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that was really strange because my phone just got super hot. Everything shut down within like 10 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
probably longer, but time flies when you're having fun, right?
Man, I wish I didn't have to have you guys on headset because I don't want to miss anything. So I'm having to run back and forth here. I want to show you guys.
Did you not just hear what Lady Locks was saying about you?
No, damn it.
You'll have to watch the replay.
You guys were talking about Chinese locks, which made me think of this Japanese whiskey. Now, coffee. There's some pretty nasty stuff out there made in Japan. I mean, they make it in the bathtub that afternoon. That is not the case here, folks. It's about $90 a bottle. And when it says coffee whiskey, coffee is the actual type of a still. It's a column still. And let me tell you something. These people seriously have their shit together. And since you brought up the Chinese thing, then that reminds me of my favorite joke. Famous audio engineer named, I'm not going to mention his name, Tony Maserati. He was a personal good friend of mine, and he married a Chinese girl. And it was just before the wedding. It was going to be a massive wedding, and no doubt it would have been fantastic food and everything. And so I said, oh, maybe with the big mouth. And I'm just like, oh, that reminds me of my favorite Chinese joke. Hold on. And so this guy marries a Chinese girl, and they're on their honeymoon, and they go up and they're in the elevator. They're on their way up to the room, and they get in the room, and the guy says to the girl, he says, "Now it's our honeymoon. You're young. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna be gentle with you. You don't got nothing to worry about at all." And she says, "No, it's okay. It's okay. Anything you want." And he says, "Well, I always wanted to have a 69." And she said, wait for it, "Oh, beef with broccoli?"
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm ready to get a drink. Oh, guess what?
LockHeat on time for once.
and I kid you not, I did not get invited to the wedding. So, all right. Again, now I got to put my headset down. Darn it! So now, if you really guys want to talk about me, feel free.
Oh boy.
All I know is I'm giving it about another few days with that Primus I'm picking, and then Isaac, I'm packing up my car and I'm coming up there. You're gonna have to show me how to pick that thing.
It's a lot of pressure.
I can't get that thing. It drives me nuts.
Where are you from, Isaac?
Calgary, Alberta.
Oh wow, that's a long road trip for Lady Locks.
Yeah, that's how desperate I am to get this stupid lock open.
Yeah, Isaac, I didn't know you were Canadian, man. That's pretty cool. I'm from Ontario.
Oh, nice.
Ooh,
How's it going, eh?
Good, eh?
nice job, Dave.
How much snow you got out there that way,
I don't know what you're talking about.
A boo?
We're all dry up in here. Sorry about that.
Hey, Dig Pix commented in the comments that he got an
I'm
ASA
just kidding.
500 open on his first try picking it.
Nice.
That is awesome.
We just had a
Said
big
he needs to
snowfall
find
just
out
the
what's
other
in
day.
it.
Okay.
I'm guessing maybe tapered pins or barrel pins because I just had one the other day that was the same that I had picked, but it could also be gin spools as well, which would be pretty tricky.
Oh yeah, Squiggle Dork says, what did it feel like it had in it? Take a guess and then see how it compares when you finally get it open.
Okay, guys, I gotta get moving. One of those weekends where there's a lot to finish up.
Lots to do.
Yep.
It's good to
So,
see you, buddy.
All right.
Me
Good
too.
to see you.
Everybody have a good week, and we'll catch
All
you
right,
next week.
Picksmith. Take it easy.
You
You
too.
as well.
Take
Bye.
care. Yeah, this week went by way too fast, and every day felt like Monday. And now it's already going to be Monday again.
Groundhog Day.
Jay Gabriel was right.
Right? Oh my God! Didn't we just do this last week?
Honestly.
Like, oh man, survived another week.
Yeah. You're not lying.
Where's Lee? He passed out already?
He might have.
That
We hear
Japanese
snoring,
whiskey.
we'll know. Oh, Lord. Oh, him and the Lockpicker 1969 disappeared too. They must be out drinking together.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Giving my hands a break.
I know the feeling. Oh, Lakeview got his lock open.
Nice,
Oh.
Lakeview.
Vinclair CGS.
There's Lee. Don't make me drink alone.
Oh, I'm back, man. I hope you guys didn't get crazy on me. That was I had to call my brother, my older brother. We do a shot almost every day at 5 o'clock, unless we're working late or whatever. We always call each other at 5, and we'll drink a shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the only good thing about him. I mean, he's horrible. you know how you people like I've always grown up, people they get their brothers and they're like best friends and they're in business and they hang out and they do things together. Let me tell you what, man. Me and my brother, if we're in a room for about more than 20 minutes, it's fighting time. I mean, and he makes me look like I try to be nice. I mean, I've got several problems, but he's short fused, angry, pissed off, boisterous, braggart, obnoxious. It's like, so that's it. So it's like take me and then like put 3 kits of nitrous oxide on me or something like that with twin turbos.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah, baby.
LadyLocks was accusing us, since we're both away from our picking areas, that we were out drinking together. So here's a shot.
Oh, damn it, boy. Man, I'm going to bring my glass over here in a minute.
Wait. Here we go.
Got a refill.
I'm going to get a refill too. Be back in a minute. LadyLocks, you watch your minute.
Oh, I'm not waiting that long.
Give me a sec.
I'm in Southern California, so mine's tequila,
Oh, boy.
Cheers.
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 Oh, LockHeat busted out something.
There we
His
go.
Cola. Was that cola, LockHeat?
Yeah.
Well, maybe this lock will make more sense now.
So this here, and I bet you our brothers from the UK know this. This is called a Glen. I can't make my tongue go that kind of thing, but this is called a Glencairn glass. And it's a really-
Scheveningen.
and it's just yeah, and it's just absolutely wonderful for drinking whiskey out of.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah! So when you put it in, what you hear people talk about, oh, a wee dram, like a dram, is a little bit more than a shot.
Oh my god.
And so you put your whiskey in there and you drop an ice cube in there, but you don't leave it. You just put it in there and swirl it around, which is another thing, man. James Bond, he would always ask for shaken, not stirred. The reason for that is when you shake it, you get a faster heat transfer. And what he's doing is he's chilling down the vodka. So that's the reason why he does that. So when you take your ice cube and swish it around for about 2-3 minutes like that, it rapidly chills the whiskey down to the coveted 53 degrees. Then when you go,
I heard it's because poison won't get. It's something to do with like the poison, about how it mixes into the drink. If he and he doesn't actually get drunk or something when he does it, like or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe I think what it was not about the poison. What it was something about how he only was drinking off the top and he would act drunk. And if it's what was it? How does he drink it? Shaken or stirred?
No,
shaken. Right? Or
Always shaken, not stirred. It's not that. It's
right.
A combination. The water open. Well, you can't really say that about
water.
Vodka.
Probably sits on the top, and then when he takes a drink, he's drinking water.
Exactly. That's what the whole point is. And then he's able to continually drink with people and
because the water
and then not actually affect his senses.
Water opens up the scotch and brings a character to it. So that's in the thing too. So and that's when and with the Glencairn glass, you really can pick up the nuances of the nose, the taste, and then the coveted back end of it, which you really, again, this coffee, this Nika Japanese whiskey. Oh man. Oh wow.
What's the percentage on that?
I think it's cask strength at 86. Let me double check that.
It sounds like that glass is something that if you're not pronouncing it right, you could potentially injure yourself.
There we go. I'm back. Yeah, this is 45%. So this is 90.
Oh, 90 proof. Nice.
This stuff here, you can buy this online at Caskers, CASKERS.com. And they'll deliver to most states. You just have to have a signature. And the two kinds is the coffee grain whiskey and the coffee malt whiskey. And it just has a finish like a prom queen's thighs. Whoa.
Jesus God.
So it's a sweaty finish then. All right.
So like I was saying, I'm going to pick this next lock with this one right here. Now look at this pick here. I like the profile of it. I really do. But I've got some picks that I really like the profile too. This one's got a thicker handle on it. But you get some of these things and they're so damn flimsy and they're just bending all over the place and it just aggravates the hell out of me. I think that's why I gravitate towards I'll be honest with you. I really like these Jimmy Long picks.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think that I like Jimmy Long. The no good bastard.
As a person?
Yeah. I mean, I don't mean to.
I can't wait to hear this.
I could attack his character, but I think he might just actually be a no good, stinking, yellow, rotten, lousy, stinking. I did a couple tribute videos to the brother. It doesn't mean I need him, to send me I don't need a new TV. I've got 8 TVs in my house. Okay. And, but maybe a pick, something, a wave rake, something. Oh, we got a new batch coming in next, April of 2025. It's like, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Now he's got a whole bunch of new stuff coming out here in the next month or two.
I mean, I want to be his biggest fan, but if he doesn't want to
But
be
no rakes.
my biggest fan, okay. So where's my other drinking friend here? I'm time to do it. Okay, ready? And I'm going to get into another lock.
Good evening, by the way.
Dick joined in. Maybe he's drinking something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Dig, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Hey, Dig.
We're doing good. Congratulations on getting that one open. Did you got it?
Yeah. No, I didn't got it yet, but
Ooh, live cutting.
I never got it. ASA 500. I can do it if you want.
Yes, we want.
All right, we're voting yes. I think we're going to vote yes on that because we all want to know what's in there.
Yeah, me too.
What did it feel like was in there?
Yeah, feels like double spools, for example. Because you have the first one, then you have to pick another pin, then later again the first, but it doesn't drop. It felt a little bit different. But the feedback was crystal clear of those pins. Actually really cool.
I have a request for Mr. Isaac. I'd like it if you take one of these days, one of these times, whenever, and do American 1100 show with us.
Pardon me?
Yeah.
To do what? I missed that.
American 1100 series. Show us, open up a can of whoop ass on a bunch of 1100s and show us all your cool
we were
tricks.
talking about maybe doing that specific.
Oh,
lock.
I'm picking
That'd
time.
be
Yeah,
cool.
to pick some, sir.
Yeah.
Why not next week?
You got it.
Yeah,
Once
we can
I'm
do it next
done
week.
working on this
I've got
guy, here, I'll bring some out right now.
I've got a bunch of them.
Isaac wants to do it right now.
I'm scared. If I'm scared, I'll say I'm scared.
You know what? I'm gonna get mine too then.
Dude, I saw a lockpicking lawyer thing where he whipped through like 20 of them, 15 of them, or something like that. And he made a comment about something like he was able to the tipping point on it was something like he knew that every one of them, like their fifth pin, was like a serrated or something like that, and that was like what set the stage for him to start setting the rest of the pins on it. So I'm not
They
sure
were
if I'm
all
getting
keyed alike.
That's yeah. So there's that. You're talking about the Master Lock 410 Lotto. That's the one that has the serrated pin on pin 5.
No, these were 1100s.
Right. Then there is that video too. I know which one you're talking about. That one didn't have any tricks. His trick to it was just using heavy tension on them.
Which would be
and
the
I'm similar to that.
Which is the opposite of what you hear on the 1100. Everybody says feather light, right?
Right.
I do either one.
I've always said heavy tension. I mean, that's how I showed on my guide on my channel, and that's also how I showed other people and how other people have shown other people since.
That's my first problem at all. Tensioning. Like that thing is so the keyhole is so deep that most of my tensioners are too short, as in the depth.
Okay. Anyone who's knowing ESA, what is it? It's a 500. What is that? That's part of the actuator, I guess.
I'm not
Which
sure.
one? What are you talking about?
What?
Let me see
that little
here.
piece in your hand, you mean?
Wow.
Yeah. I have no idea what it is. I never saw something like that before.
That's the clutch for the Euro cylinder. So it's
Yeah, I think it goes in there somewhere for activating. But
activating the actuator.
Does the bar part has to show into the actuator part?
I'll need to see some pictures. If you want to send me some pictures on Discord, I'll help you rebuild it. I just need to see
5
some.
seconds into gutting. Wait. Okay, I think this might.
See, that's what gives me concerns about you, Isaac. I mean, you know too damn much to be young. I mean, don't you go around and like break into people's houses or go rob a 7-Eleven or something? I mean,
I do break into people's houses, but legally, because first I have to ask for their ID.
I mean,
and I have to make sure it's their house. And then they pay me to do it.
Heard that.
Best part.
And actually, yes, I have broken into a 7-Eleven too, but same sort of thing.
Dude, you truly scare me. And I'm gonna.
Oh my god, there's a whole thing.
Full disclaimer, by the way, just for anybody who doesn't know, I'm a locksmith. I don't encourage to pick any locks.
Sure. Oh.
All right, let's see that license.
I should mention that. I should say that part before the police come after me.
No, the oldest trick in the book.
What's going on, Dag? I think Dag's had a problem.
You ever saw something like that?
Oh no. Oh.
I never saw something like that. I'm a bit, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I don't want to destroy it. I never saw something like that.
What? What the hell is that?
Yeah, right. What is this?
Yeah.
Another
sort of SPIC holder or something?
I confirmed with Ruko Rev and Jagias that this might be original Ruko 500, but
that's some alien tech right there.
Yeah, it's alien tech. What the fuck is that? And how to cut it? Here is the C clip, I guess.
Locky, we need some beeping.
There he is, right on time.
Right on time.
It's a little delayed. It's okay. I think we caught it though.
Well, as long as it's beeping, we know that he, we have good intentions. We meant to beep out the swears, so that's all that counts.
This guy has really crazy stuff. I can show you something. You might be, kind of jealous. I got some beauty.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so here's my. I'm going to back off slightly. Here's my dirty joke of the day. I got a tattoo of an M on each of my ass cheeks. So when I do cartwheels, it says, "Wow, Mom."
Yeah, that's kind of a lockdown.
You got to come to picking time to get that kind of stuff, folks. I mean, come on. Okay.
But
you never got an O tattooed on.
I'm a locksmith too. Yeah, okay.
Oh God.
You don't want to brick this one.
And then you got Dig down here going, "Why did I got this?"
Yeah.
It's gonna make you learn about that lock. It's good. Don't worry. As long as it's not in pieces, like that you lose track
after
of.
I take out the ring, it will get off into pieces. But I think after I get it out, you can put the cordon right here, and then what happens then?
Wo ist das
No idea. I never saw what is that?
I need to see some pictures closer up, and then I'm not comfortable giving you advice on what to do before I really look into the pictures because I don't want to.
It looks like if it's for that's an SFIC, right? Sort of. That you can exchange the cylinder inside the cylinder. If you guess my drift.
I'm wondering if there's a clip holding it on, and then you could put a follower through anyways.
It's here. Maybe
and if you take that clip off, you think it'll all fall apart?
Yep, definitely.
Why?
It has
Without seeing it deeper, my gut instinct is that taking that clip off will allow you to put just a normal follower through, just like normal, right? And
Yeah,
then
but
you could
how the
get the top pins
okay, I
out.
don't want to say this word again, but how this thing was assembled by then? Because this and this is one part, as it seems.
You have the key, right?
Yeah, I have the key.
Okay, so and is it locked right now?
It is unlocked, yeah.
It's unlocked? It's
Yeah.
picked?
It's picked.
So then first thing is when they assemble it, they're assembling it with a key. They're definitely going to be using the key in some way. So if you have the key, you can comfortably lock it, because then you can just use the key to unlock it, and it'll hold the pins. Even if you take that clip off, the pins should still hold everything together.
By the way, I'm seeing a hole at the back, at the thinner part at the bottom. Is there maybe a screw in it that holds the? Yeah.
Nope. That is just a screw for the padlock.
No,
Okay.
for the padlock to hold it together.
No, because it twists at the same point, so maybe there was some kind of screw that holds that part in.
That must be behind this part. Right there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And how stiff is the front plate? Maybe it's
I
just
like the way
clicking
the
between
Mac
the front
thinks.
plate and the back plate.
I'm also often worried if I turn this right now that some pin will shoot up into the core.
So why don't you just relock
you
it?
normally can turn like padlock core like this far and it's unlocked. But on a normal core you could turn it 180 degrees.
I'd like
Wow,
to
is that a
give
bump
you
key?
This year?
I want to give you guys just a quick. I don't want to interrupt.
That's what
you
I
here.
thought too at first.
That looks like a bump key.
Yeah, it does.
I want to give you guys a little insight into Isaac's mind a minute. When you hear people talk in general, you talk about in conversations and things, it's just one of those factoid things. You'll hear what, where, how, when, but you see how Isaac goes right to the why. And he said that twice. He said, why? And then he said, why don't you do that? And that gives you an insight into this gentleman's mind. And I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't mess with this guy at all, man. If he comes to hack my computer, I'm going to leave the country.
He's going to ask you why.
Yeah.
I got
Those
it.
are the scary people. Those are the little guys that don't talk too much. They're like that. When you hear about the people, get right to it. When somebody says why, and then they're chasing that, they chase that dog down to a logical conclusion. That's the real deal there, folks. So I'll give the props where it's due.
So it must be like this one.
The man is brilliant.
Because the key
Where would you
Dick,
go
I
to?
would think if you took that clamp off, I mean, even if it falls apart, you can put it back in as long as you don't lose the clamp. Just lock it up so everything stays put. Like put the key in and make sure it's locked back up, and then take that clamp out. Just let her go.
Damn it,
see what
Lee.
happens.
Yeah.
You can always put it back together.
I
Worst
think
case, you send it down here, send it to Isaac, and he can figure out how to put it back together for you.
I don't know,
I'm sure you can get it back together. And I can help you figure it. But I think the thing is, just first of all, lock it, I suggest.
Yeah, it is locked.
Oh, you got it already locked. Nice. And then now the key is in there.
It is locked.
So take the key out first, and then see if you can get that clip off the back.
Yeah, so right now the pins are inside and it's nothing can move that the Bible pins are shoot up into the core, I guess, right? Right.
As long as the
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole
can't,
idea. So if you take the clip off now, you should be okay to just see what happens at that point, because the lock will still hold together.
I know what happens, because this here is the core, and the core goes a bit more into this front part. So if I take the clip off, I can push out the core, and then this part here fall out.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but then
I don't think that metal piece is gonna make any of the pins fall out because you moved that whole core.
Yeah, no, there's the followers in it. Right then.
Well,
Right
then I
the
think.
followers in it, and this part can also fall out after I got the follower out again. After I got all pins here, all driver pins.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so let's go. Let's do it.
You got this, Dig.
I
We
like
have
how you
faith
take
in
your
you.
time to think your way through it just to make sure that you fully understand what you're doing before you actually do it. That's the key to not having as many mistakes along the way and just getting good at doing it well. So that's good.
Yeah, do it right on the camera so you can always go back and watch this and see what you did.
Yeah, normally I film my stuff, and now I can't. But the clip, it goes around completely around it. Can I put it back after it?
It should come off. I think it's just still kind of one that will pop off. So just as long as you don't lose it and it comes flying out somewhere. So just try to aim it downwards as it comes out. It should, or also careful not to stab yourself as you're trying to get it out as well.
Hey, listen, guys. How long are you guys going to be? How long does picking time normally go? I've got to disappear and feed these dogs and do some chores here. How long are you guys going to go tonight?
Usually we
4 to
try to
5 or
stop in
so.
about 2 hours. So, yeah.
4 to 6.
Oh, come on, we need one more
sometimes
time.
Sometimes we're on for like 2 hours. Sometimes we're here for 3 hours. Sometimes we're here for 4 hours.
All right, well, no,
That's
I'll hang with you for a little bit, but I got 3 dogs about ready to chew my leg off, man. I wish I could switch this kid. Maybe I can. Show you.
Give 'em-
I got 3 dogs on me right now, man. There's one.
Give those dogs a shot of whiskey. They'll be cool.
Well, I don't think we're gonna do that, but I'm
He just doesn't want to share.
Right?
let me get this thing back on track.
I'll drink to that.
I'm one of those dog lover spoiler things. They're breaking me out of house and home, I'm telling you that. They eat better than I do. All right, cheers. I'm ready to do another. Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
let's go. Well,
Yeah.
I'll take a chug, but I'm not shooting the whole thing.
Mm,
This is
I'm going
good
to
stuff.
eat tonight.
You're supposed to sip
Yeah.
this stuff.
I mean, you guys don't want to see me when oh man. I was in a bar. I was in the middle of a Scotch attack in 1992 over in Stockbridge, Massachusetts.
Take care, my lock. Have a good night, buddy. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say bye to my lock.
Later, Mylock.
The so
Good night,
we were-
Mylock.
Good night.
See you, my luck.
Well, golly gee. So what happened was I would go into a bar and then I wouldn't let anybody stop drinking. You know, I never had to drink because my wife beat me or my boss was horrible or anything. I went in there and we cranked it up. I turned a whole bar upside down. We just have fun every single night. And so we were in the middle of because it was fun. You know, it was free white and 21, lots of money. You know, all
Just
that.
joking.
So we're in there and I'm half drunk. I'm on Dewar's blended scotch at the time, but and all of a sudden the doors open and this camera crew comes busting on in, and they start handing out pieces of paper and it had like 15 questions on it, and it was like, what would you do if you were stranded on an island with only Bud Light to drink, or what would you do if you met a Bud Light girl, or how long have you been drinking? But do you like Bud Light? And it comes, and you start realizing that this is Bud Light. So it's a full-on camera crew. So they set themselves up in the bar, and of course, me, I do my little silly videos. I'm not afraid to go on camera. So I jump up there, man, and I start snapping freaky, and man, I just start tearing that bar up, and everybody's having a great old time. They pack up their stuff. We're out of there. I keep drinking. And about 6 months later, my phone rings, and it's this girl's like, is this Lee Fromback? And I'm like, yeah. She's like, please, don't hang up. True story. Please don't. I'm just like, come on, lady. What you selling pencils? What's the deal, girl? No, don't. My boss I can't tell you, but my boss really wants to talk to you. And I'm thinking, collection agency. You know, I was a little, I was a little between the lines back then. Yeah, man. So, all of a sudden I go, okay, fine, hang up, boom. 2 seconds later, the phone rings again. He goes, hi, I'm Johnny Schmecklenberger of Plank Road, there, blah, blah, Missouri, blah, blah, blah. And this guy was the vice president marketing North America for Budweiser. And just like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, dude, he goes, it's taken us over 4 months to track you down. He says, man, he says, we're still, he goes, you remember you did this thing in a bar one night over at Michael's? Yeah. He goes, man, we're still laughing at that. He says, you swept over 400 bars. You swept the entire East Coast, and we're going to fly you out to Universal Studios, and you're going to be the next Bud Light, man. And we're going to give you a bunch of money. And you can even bring a friend, and we'll pay for him too. And we're going to put you in the Beverly Century Towers while we're doing it. How's that work, dog? I'm like, oh, yeah, baby. That's me, man. And what happened was, I went to go out there, and just before I went out there, I was doing a trip on the road. I was staying at I didn't stay at the good Marriott's back then. I was staying at the whatever, your sister's cousin hotel. And I didn't know what they were at the time, but I ended up catching the crabs.
Oh, Jesus.
So I get sent. Yeah, it was the first. I'm kind of naive about that. So I get sent out there to film a Bud Light commercial, and I'm scratching my balls every 2 minutes.
Welcome to picking time, folks.
Family show.
You think he was planned?
I had the most damn fun. I brought a camcorder.
Can I ask a question fast?
The director loved me so much that he let me film all the behind the scenes stuff. I actually have video proof of this thing. And we raised so much hell. We drank so much beer. We drank the set. We drank all the props. We drank everything. And man, we just had fun. And I had lived in California from the early 80s to be a rock and roll star. So I had a bunch of friends down there. So I called up a couple of my buddies. I'm like, yeah, man, I got a hotel here in the Beverly Century Towers. Come on up. So they brought up ounces of, Thai stick and stuff. And we just got obliterated for a week straight. And that was the spring of 1993.
Nice.
It was aired during college football. And they had this on there. And I was actually the Bud Light man. And there was some interesting stuff. What they were doing, they got caught. It was a thing where Budweiser was trying to do this. They called it their talent contest. And it was the first time they wanted to get around using SAG, which is union talent.
Yeah.
And so they filmed this thing, and they had a couple SAG, a bartender and a couple of the Bud Light girls were union. The rest of us, I was the East Coast. There was another guy West Coast. There was another guy Hawaii, that kind of thing. About 5 of us filmed this commercial. And they got in big trouble. The union raised holy hell. We filmed on Studio 6, Universal Studios. And it turned out they put up such a fuss out there that the whole thing flipped script, man, and they had to pay us royalties for the whole thing. So, man, you want to talk about the gift that kept on giving, brothers. Wow. And I mean, there's plenty more stories. When I tell you that we drank, I hooked up with this Samoan from Hawaii, and man, a couple of the other guys, I was a Scotch drinker, so Bud Light, I mean, give me a break. We just drank everything. So we're just like, they had to tell us, stop, we're running out of beers for the props. And right, so we start having fun and raising up. This actually, I gotta admit, this was when I was drinking before 5 o'clock. And
all right, we got a question though about lockpicking. We got to take here.
I'm sorry.
Big Pix has got something going on in the moment. We got to take this.
I
had
can't
an
get the ship
Isaac.
in.
I had
But
an Isaac
these
moment.
clips here, are those rebuyable? If it would break?
Could you
Just
buy
to see
them if
clip.
they
Normally,
break?
I have like a spring clip, and those go off without destruction. But this one is deformed to get it off.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's normal ASA. You just have to deform it back afterwards.
But it doesn't break?
As long as you don't deform it too much or twist it.
No, I did only that much that I could get it out.
Perfect. Then
this way.
that's fine. Then just be careful not to twist it or whatever. Don't touch it until you need to relock it back on. And eventually it will deteriorate over time once you keep bending it back and forth.
Yeah, but
So
then I can get replacement, I guess.
yes, they're standard replacement parts for ASA locks. Yeah.
Then I can ask Julius to get me one.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
that
Very
one I
easy
get.
to replace.
Normally I should get the shim in here, or not?
It's nice just to be safe.
Yeah, but I
If it fits, then
can't get the core out without or without pulling out the plug. But I can't ship it also. It doesn't work. It's like different, not this layer. Ah, wait, I got it. But how long is it? Okay.
Do you have the key in there?
Yeah, key is in and a bit turned, so that the key pins are up here.
And without actually pulling the plug out, can you feel if the plug can slide a little bit?
I think yes.
Okay, so one way to get the shim in is to slightly slide the plug back as you try to push it in, and then try to slide it back, like the shim in, and try to slide the plug back locked all the way in, without pulling it too far, like just like a millimeter, not even, just enough to help the shim slide in.
Shouldn't it work also if I just turn it?
I find that pushing it back sometimes helps to align the actual, or for some reason, get the shim in underneath it better. I have some other American cylinders that you want somewhere. Well, not sure exactly where. I have a bunch over here so far.
There it is. L-Rake, City Rake, Defeat. Yeah, baby. That's an open. Where's my thing?
Oh, nice job.
That's a Yale special.
Wow. That's a nice looking lock.
Bottom of keyway.
Normally I have to pull it right here, except on the position of those driver pins.
So listen, folks, I'm gonna need about 10 minutes. I'm gonna leave it. Sorry about that old Bud Light story. Anyway, life goes on, and so I'm gonna disappear for a minute and let you guys talk locks, and I'm gonna feed these stinking dogs. I'll try to jump back in here and hopefully catch you. If I don't, you guys are the best, man. I'm not used to really.
It's always nice to see you, Lee.
Yeah, Isaac, you, dude, you just blow me away. I don't even. I grow up, I'm gonna be you, and look, I mean no blasphemy on this. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. But everything you've seen here, man, I am a Christian. I love going to church. I'm very active in church. I love the baby Jesus, and so anytime you say the word Isaac to me, I can whip 10 stories on you in a minute. So. You guys have a good one, and I'll try to sneak back in on you, okay?
All right, Lee. Take care.
Take care, Lee.
Take care, buddy.
Oh, the shim is down.
Think having no luck with that shim, huh?
No.
Do you have a thinner
He was the one who
shim?
wanted me to get all these Americans out.
Yeah, I got 3 open already, waiting waiting to talk Americans. Yeah, because I know I can't get a thicker shim into mine. I have to use a thin one. For some reason, it just doesn't have enough space. It might be the thickness of the shim. If you have maybe a thinner one.
One in here should be
Yeah.
thin. And also slightly longer or shorter, I guess. Oh my god. It's just too many shims.
You don't need that many shims. You only need one.
No, one is down.
I call that the shimmy shake.
Can't handle them properly.
I just got those nice ones from CLK Supplies. They were really nice shims.
We don't have different sizes here for those. We have just one size.
Oh no.
But I got a few from what are called those security clips. But
the thing is, we don't know if there's any anti-drill holes on the 500 core that you have. I know that typically there are, like, right next to the driver's pin slots, and there's also sometimes a gap on the very, if you go to the very right, 90 degrees, or to the left.
Yeah.
So you want it to be at a very specific point when pulling out. Otherwise, you could potentially break it.
Did I put it on a different point?
You know what? While you figure out the shims, let's do the giveaways.
Yeah, sure. Do it.
And the first up, as usual, is the Lockpicker 1969. He's doing this not weekly, but bi-weekly, I think.
Yeah, it's bi-weekly now, yeah.
And he's doing one at the moment.
It's a Lock Sport bundle. So a T-shirt and
cool.
a Avis, I believe it's a 7240, and a poker chip and stickers.
They'll be running until the 11th of February.
Yep. And it is open to everybody, by the way, LockHeat.
Yeah. The first $6, I believe, for
postage,
and the rest is for the... Which is cool, because we feel left behind in the EU sometimes.
I try not to.
LadyLocks is also doing his, still doing his giveaways. He is still due for a new one, so I hope he brings one up soon. All the links are, as usual, in the description, so do check them out. Then Jeff and Things is doing his 100 subs and 200 videos giveaway, if I'm correct. And he's giving away a bunch of locks and some tools.
Very cool.
And that will be running until the 12th of February. And the last one is the theoretically secure. He's doing custom picks series. And at the end of the series, he's going to give them away. No date yet. Just keep an eye out on our channel for the new videos. And then our own giveaway. We have a sticker pack, and I showed you the hug tools earlier, but I didn't saw any response yet, so I'm gonna pass it on for next, maybe. If you haven't commented yet, you can do so in the comment section. I give you a minute, and then we're gonna do the draw. I think, at least LadyLocks, I think it was just a sticker pack today.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless you you have the those pick sets. If anybody would want to, we could do one of them. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's noob oriented, and I don't think we have enough noobs in the in the chat that are interested at the moment.
Yeah.
So maybe I just hang on to them for some new pickers that pop up. Or if we notice that we have a lot of new pickers in the chat viewing, then we can do a few.
Do we have any new pickers in the chat who are watching and are interested in learning more about lock sport? If you're here, don't be shy.
Newer people earlier, but they kind of aren't in the chat anymore. But I don't know. They're still on.
Got American locks too.
Hey, give away a plaque, Lady Locks.
Oh yeah, we can give away a plaque.
Oh,
let's do that. Let's give away a plaque. Those are very nice.
Those are beautiful.
And that is.
Yeah, we'll save an American lock for next week, so we'll talk about the American locks next week. I think that'd be cool.
Oh, cool.
That's a plaque.
Yeah.
I got boxes.
Right here.
I got boxes of those. Nice.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Well, we have one. Brett, that is asking for a new set. So we just send it. Lady Locks, what do you think? Should we just send it to Brett?
Heck yeah, send it to Brett.
You know, Brett, reach out to Lady Locks for me, and we'll send you a starting package.
Yeah, just email me. My email's in the description there, and just email me, and we'll get your address and send it out to you, Brett.
And then for the sticker pack, I'm gonna hit the button because no new submissions yet. So I can find my screen. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I think everybody commented.
Pretty soon you're gonna have to change your name, Brett, to Brett Rules. At Lockpickwebwinkel.
Oh my god, I got the ship in. I hope on the right position. I guess yes.
You got it there.
I think it's on the right position now. Yeah, I don't want to destroy it right on the first day.
Oh yeah, you got it. There you go.
Should be right on the middle. And the size should also be deep enough. Might be right about here somewhere. Yeah. Complete. Okay, let's do it.
Alright, moment of truth.
Come on. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Come on.
Okay, now I have a different problem. Are those different sizes each? Ah, this one works. Okay. I can't get my followers out.
By the way, Dick got a new setup for his area there. If you can see, he's got all the stickers out. He made it all nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Both are working. Okay. This is a gap. So could be this way, or let's just do the safe way and go this way, I guess.
Oh wait! There's a little gap there. Is there a gap in the on the?
Yeah, there's a gap, but
okay.
Also on this side. So here is the problem. I could. Normally there couldn't be springs from the side, so I could just go this way or just this way.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
There you go.
Gap, schmap, go for it.
Wish me luck. But now I have to turn it that the pins don't fall, I guess. Those pins are here. Those key pins.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, so just be prepared for that. Good call. But that's not as bad. I mean, you'll probably find them if they fall, but hopefully they don't.
And if the shim
if you can avoid things falling, then it's the best.
When the shim is going through, I can get it out yet?
Yeah, the shim will go through with you. Yeah, just push it through, and then you'll get the shim at the end.
Yeah.
Never got it. This kind of this lock.
There you go.
Okay.
And once you do gut it, take some pictures so that way you can post it in the Discord and stuff in case anybody else. Look, you got it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Amazing.
I'm curious to hear whether this is really an old Assa, but okay. Whew.
Are there any anti-drill holes or anything like that that we need to be worried about when reassembling?
On this core?
Yeah.
Let me get the pins out, then we can watch, yeah?
All right.
5 pins. I think this is normal for... Okay, I'm
For
really
500, yeah.
What's inside of this? Okay, it's really... What is that? It's a bit pointy, but it's like a standard, but ultra pointy. I never had a pin like that.
Yeah, those are Assa key
That's
pins.
normal Assas? Okay.
Oh, is it a torpedo key pin maybe?
Oh, I can't. But a torpedo
Is it like a spool kind of a little bit?
No. It's just very pointy.
Yeah, so that's just
wait,
the Assa.
you're
key pin.
you're right. It's bigger on the top. The lower part is, and here's kind of milling. Like
scoot it down a little bit, and scoot it down. There you go. Oh yeah.
Can you see this small step on the ground? I can zoom if you want.
It might be a tapered key pin, yeah.
But did you ever had something like that? It's like a bullet.
they have all kind of crazy ones in them.
I need to see a little bit more.
can-
Oh, it's like that. Yeah, it has a little like I see what you're saying.
Okay. Absolutely crazy, man.
What? It's the
Okay,
police.
I have now the problem that those are magnetic again. I hate magnetic pins.
Hey everybody! I can't believe I actually possibly got on this live stream. I'm not very good with computers as far as I'm concerned. Better with
Hey, Bobby.
doing my own thing on the computer. But I just wanted to show you guys
Good to
real
see you, man.
quick. I don't have much time. I'm working on a project for Jennifer, Lady Locks here, that for Jack Fox that just won her 400th giveaway. Congratulations to you, Lady Locks.
Thank you.
Just wanted to show you guys real quick on what I got going on here in the Lock Lab. Not much else because obviously I was already done with that project. But here's a couple more things that I got going on for Jack Frost. With the traveling pinning tray, a handheld, pretty much everything, between the SFIC, the American lock, which is for both types, and the Euro. And actually, if you take the Euro, you take that out of there, I put a mortise cylinder in there. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, just wanted to real quick tune in with you guys, let you know what I got going on here in the Lock Lab. Not much going on besides that right now. And I'm about to go up and have dinner very soon, so I'm not going to be here too long. Just wanted to chime in real quick, let you know what I got going on here for Lady Locks, which is the tray for Jack Fox.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's always
Hope
nice
you
to
guys
see you, Bobby.
enjoy,
Thanks for
your
popping on.
evening, and happy picking. Talk to y'all
Thank
later.
It's always
you.
nice to see you, buddy. Hey,
Nice.
take care, buddy.
Take care, Bobby. Thank
Take
you.
care.
Hey, Bobby.
Okay, Isaac, you need to help me. I think this is a torpedo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
that's a torpedo. Yeah.
And it's like that. Yeah, which must be like that. This point is pointing to the key. I never saw a torpedo yet in real life, I guess. And
They're
now-
terrible.
Honestly, it almost looks like. Can I see that torpedo a little bit
Yeah, sure.
more closely
The
again?
last one is also already again standard. I would say standard.
I
just with
wonder
the
if-
milling.
Where did you get this lock?
Yeah, from I think it's a collector's log, but from our German market, I would say, used market. But he was kind of a collector, and yeah, he sold it.
So that's
But
not.
he didn't know what's inside it, and I asked Ref and Jagiers whether they say it's an ASA 500 or 600 or 700, because I had no idea. And then he said, yeah, it's probably a ASA 500, and if it's an old, then you are lucky. But
I wonder if the reason why I asked, because that key pin almost looks like it's handmade a little bit,
yeah.
but it probably is just an ASA.
No idea. I think now we
key
get
pin.
to the fun part. Okay. Let's see. I watch on my on my PC to see it. I can't see anything. Wait.
Any counter milling?
Yeah, I watch right now. I think yes. I should feel it with a
The pick, yeah.
or with a pick. Yeah.
Yeah, Dana, I agree with what Dana's saying. 100%, Dana. It does look homemade.
Yeah. Don't feel so. But it looks
That
like they are...
one.
Can't feel anything, but...
Well, we'll know once we see the key pin or the driver pins.
Yeah,
because
let's get to the
if someone did make this as a challenge lock or something, then that's where they would probably focus their attention. So we'll see.
No,
I don't think, but we'll see maybe, because that one key pin does look kind of homemade a little bit.
Where's the shim?
Yeah, I got to run. I have a pre-interview with HV Logic.
I got the shim out.
Nice. It's good to see you, LP69. I'm excited
Yep.
to see the interview.
The next interview coming out is going to be LadyLocks.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Take care, buddy.
Okay, let's go.
Chris, are you hopping on today? We miss you.
He popped in 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's
Chris
not the
did?
same without Chris.
Yeah, Chris did.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
I didn't see him. I totally missed
Like,
Chris.
Language.
Is that a barrel? It looks
There we
like
go.
a barrel.
Right on time.
It's just salt inspirations.
Oh, huh. Oh, wow.
Oh, you can't see anything, okay? I try to hold
Oh,
like
wow.
that. Okay, it won't focus again. Yeah. Maybe you see it.
That looks like almost like a side pin. No, it
No
looks
idea.
like a heavily serrated pin, but kind of looks like one of their side pins a little bit. But yeah, that looks
Oh,
almost
it
like
could be
it's
a gin.
handmade.
Oh my god, it's a gin. Oh no, I don't want to scratch the springs. This is definitely a gin.
Ooh, nice.
Wait, I try to focus again.
Oh, my.
Oh my god. I'm a little bit...
Yeah, that one doesn't look homemade. That looks like their gins to some degree. The older
Yeah,
style, I think.
Oh no, where is the... but now I have barrels. It's like, I think I will put those now out again, or... What is that? Is this a Christmas tree? Maybe they are homemade. You're right, but I have no idea. This is definitely a... What is that?
I love how excited you are.
I love it.
That's
It's
awesome.
like carrying a kid
now
adventuring in the forest. Like, what is that?
Now only springs inside. I won't take those off, I guess. But Yeah, now if I get this one out, the core and everything fall apart. As I said, it's like crazy. Never saw something like that.
Neither time. That's
Now
cool.
that top part can probably come out, right?
Yeah, sure, I can
There you
now
go.
take it out. But I will put it here and hope that the springs don't jump out.
Wow. What?
Why don't you take the springs out?
What?
Put it in your tray as well.
Why should I do it?
Because you
not?
can.
Yeah, but they are all on different lengths, and I don't.
Are
They
they?
are-
So
some are-
then keep. So drop them out one at a time and keep them to the same pin that they were with, and
Yeah,
then
just
that
put-
way we can see.
Just
We
put
can
the
see
follow
which
back in.
ones. That's interesting. But you don't have to. I mean, it's just a suggestion.
Yeah, the problem was I nearly cutted one of those. Ah. Is the follower too big for it? Funny. Yeah, this one. Okay, got it. Can I see what is the front and what's the back?
Yeah, that's it. Hello, is that Chris? Can he hear us? Can we hear
Hey.
him?
They told in chat he had some audio issues. So.
Yeah, he was saying there's no sound before.
Oh no.
Sometimes what I find, Chris, if you can hear me, is when I went to my audio settings before the joining the thing, is I would change it to my speakerphone and it wouldn't work, and I'd have to change it back to default and back to speakerphone a couple times before it actually connected to my sound. We see your fingers. Hello.
Yes, we see you, Chris. We just don't know if we can't hear you. That stinks. Chris
Do we
always
have
has
anyone
something
here who's
interesting
good
to
at sign
say, too.
language
Yeah.
to help
He's gonna
translate
give us
for
the finger.
us? No, Chris is too kind to ever do such a heinous type of thing. It's too crude for his nature. He would never do such a thing like that.
Wow, Dig, that's very interesting, that lock. That was a great job picking that one.
I have
Challenge
no
lock,
idea.
almost.
The springs won't come out. Ah, there's it.
They were all different. Check it out.
Use a pick to try to hook inside and pull it out. Sometimes that works.
No. Where's my... There's it.
While you were fiddling off your lost springs, let's do the draw for the. We were still to do the draw for the sticker pack.
Well, the plaque. Let's do a draw for the plaque and then a sticker pack draw.
Oh
What do
my
you
god.
both?
Two drawings. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is for the plaque then.
The last can go out like that. Oh, it's silver.
Lakeview.
Oh, right. Lakeview. He's going to be happy. Is he still on here?
Nice.
Yeah, all springs are different. Whew. Oh man, I'm so. So this one looks actually like a Christmas tree, but I have no idea.
Oh, Chris couldn't even hear us.
Oh, that's
Okay, so
oh my.
then that means that he's not going to give us the finger.
I think I need to.
What the heck?
Not like he would anyways.
What the
See,
fuck?
it looks like some of those pins are homemade. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
What is that? What is that on pin 4? The key pin. Wow.
Or maybe some sort of I don't know. That's interesting. But no,
That's cool.
It doesn't look homemade. It doesn't look homemade because it's so precise. Like that serrated is perfectly 3 top serrations and 3 top bottom serrations, and there's that spot in the middle. So, I mean, very
cool.
interesting.
I mean, very
And
good
also
picking.
those gin spools. Let's see the gin spool on 5. That's like a really small head to it.
Yeah, the
Did
head
it
is
break?
really small.
Did it break or something, or is that just how?
No, this is like this. I can pick it up.
Could it be that this is the
Almost looks like a Stanley Cup or
Christmas,
something.
the Christmas pins, but then slightly modified, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a good pin, a Stanley Cup pin.
That's a good idea.
I need to try to make one. Or if someone else, maybe DMAC could make a good Stanley Cup pin.
Stanley Cup, eh?
Wow.
Guess this camera was worth it, I guess.
Well, Dick, either way, that's a heck of a job picking that. That had to have been a little tough.
DMAC also agrees. Challenge
Really
lock.
fun to pick it
Looks
because
like
it felt,
looks like a challenge lock.
absolutely awesome to pick
Yeah.
it. I can show you this one, which looks actually like a chess figure, kind of.
Yeah.
It's a queen, I guess.
Wow.
It was that key pin that gave it away. That key pin that made us suspicious. Oh, there's a Stanley Cup, maybe.
Yeah. That looks like a challenge lock, Dick.
It looks like.
Jeez.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it is handmade. You can see it on the smaller part. You can see the serrations and stuff from tooling.
Yeah.
On the smaller part?
On the thin inner part.
Okay.
Wow.
That looks absolutely crazy.
Very cool. How many challenge locks have you picked?
No. Not one yet.
I wonder whose challenge lock it
Not
is.
one. You have.
No,
You just
I
did it.
Yeah, I guess that would be considered your first one.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure. Great job.
In a size icon as I apply padlock.
Wow.
Oh, I can show it. It's too big.
Now,
Wait,
I wonder if you could figure out whose challenge lock like whoever made that would be pretty epic.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would be over the moon to know that their challenge lock is still in use.
The guy who made it, who sold it, said he bought it like 10 years ago or so.
Wow.
Oh, that would be even
never-
even
So
better
it's
if you
like-
could find it.
He just picked it but never got it.
Wow. I wonder who made it.
But also, what the fuck? And you won't believe what I paid.
Oh, we need the beeper.
Yeah, we need a beep. He said the F word.
Damn it, LockHeat!
You know what? LockHeat's late on the swear word beep, but every time Isaac drops a pin, he goes, "Oh no!" or whatever it is.
Right.
That's right on time.
I'm just glad that we're distracting him with something else.
Oh man.
But is also this part here of the challenge lock? Is this self-made?
I do not know.
I just thought, could it be this is assembled on the wrong way? No, it can't. That's cool. Yeah, crazy.
Well, Isaac been busy, at least.
What's that?
So you've been busy.
Oh.
Holy crap! How many was that?
Oh, jeez.
9.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
This one's a bit harder. This one's like an old school American 1100, and I find that for some reason This one is like 10 times harder than any of the other American 1100s that I've ever picked.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, all right. So I'm back. I feel like kind of like a fool. My last little session that I had with you guys was kind of like a test to see if I can even get on with you guys, because me and Jennifer talked about it. But I'm back, and I just want to show you. I got a little package here for
back,
Jennifer,
Bobby.
and I picked a lock out of it. And I haven't picked a lock in probably a year.
Half an hour.
So I picked this one here. It's just a quick set, but it is pinned by. Oh, sorry for my camera action here. Pickaholic.
Oh.
Excuse me. Let me try to get that right. Pickaholic, Hull Breach, XXX. And
I like your
I'm going to
pants,
try
Bobby.
to pick this open for you guys. I'm going to get this set up in my
Nice.
tripod here. I haven't done this in so long. Honestly, have not.
Yeah, me too. I think I have. Either those ones are similar.
My desk is a total mess, guys. I mean, you can see everything. It's a mess.
I think I still have a
Everything
B.
at my desk is a mess.
We all got messes.
All right, let me try to get this in view here.
Well, for the
Back to
second
this one.
drawing, by the way, before we keep forgetting it.
Yeah,
Oh, Lake View again.
We're going to put this lock in the vice.
Yeah, we had two drawings. One
It has
for
a long
Stick Pack
tab on the back of this
and
vice.
Lakeview
I'm hoping it
has
doesn't
won
get
the
stuck in
plaque.
And it probably will. I've had that problem many times. Actually, let me pull the key out. So I can put it
Bobby,
in
can you hear
properly.
us? Bobby? I'm not sure if Bobby
Hello?
can hear us.
I can't really hear you guys. I don't know what's up with the volume on this. I hope you guys can hear me.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty
I
curious.
don't have headphones. I just got my regular Android.
He probably don't have it turned up the whole way. I've done that.
I do have it turned up. I could hear you. It is turned
there
up
you
all
go.
the way. But it's just not giving me enough volume, I guess. So I'll have to work on that.
Hey, at least you were able to join in.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you made it on.
It really stinks that I can't really hear you guys that great, though.
Well, no problem.
All right.
We will be, give us a minute and we'll be back to you.
So I can see here in the corner of my screen that I can see my lock. So I hope you guys can see it in clear view.
No, not yet, because LockHeat has a different page up. He's gonna do
There we go.
the
Now I can see
giveaway
myself.
thing. Oh, there,
A little
yeah.
better.
Now we can see.
All right, we're gonna use the top of the keyway. Let me see. I think I'm gonna use this. Maybe I'll use one of mine. This is one of mine here. It's kind of like a double. Has a short. Oh, excuse me. Didn't mean to do that. And a long. Okay. Let's see if I get in there with this stuff. Try to back it up a little bit for you guys. It's been a long time since I've done this, though. Trying to work out this ledge right here. Actually, let me switch that pick. Go with the sparrows. I think that's the offset. Or the towel, I'm not sure. I could tell you this is going to be a little tough because I've not done this in a long time. I think that's number 3. Number 4, got a nice little offset off of that one. Hoping I can feel some spools. Let me go to pin 1. Let me try pin 1. That's my toughest pin. Pin 1 is always a hard one to get because you always end up working with your tension wrench itself.
Yeah, always blocked by the top of the keyway tensioner.
I just got a little bit off of 5. Actually, I got a little more turn. I'm not hitting the back of that. Nope, not. I'm so worried I'm going to hit the back of this vise with that big ass tab. And you keep picking because you don't think you got it open. I've been there. Okay. Here's some good rotation from number 3 or 4. I think we got it. The object is just to go slow and try to feel what this is number 1. Try to feel what the pins are telling you. And this is giving me some good rotation here too. Might have to help it. Let's see.
Whenever I'm feeling down, I talk with my locks.
I can see you doing that, Isaac.
Here. Number 5. We gotta feel this out.
Rangeria says he didn't want some help with tackling a lot of locks.
That was number 1, and I just lost the yeah. I lost it. Let's go with 1.
Rangerius, I would say a good place to start would be focusing on finding a pick that can fit through the warding really well, because the warding is a big tricky part with those locks. So I find 40 thousandths tensioner is really good, and because it's too thin for the 50 thousandths, and then you can go top of keyway. I prefer top of keyway for those locks, but everybody has their own preference. And just try to feel for the pins through the warding before you're even trying to pick it. And then remember that the key for it is the false set, and that 5th pin will always be a serrated pin. It doesn't mean that you'll pick the 5th pin and you'll fall into a false set.
Let's see if we keep it.
But sometimes what happens is you're still on like the thicker part of some of the spools, so you have to kind of go through all the pins, just kind of tap them. Don't really look for big clicks, just look for small little anything really, and just look for that false set. Once you get the false set, you know you're even half past way there, because then it's just a matter of detecting the spools and setting them. But anyways, I'll let Bobby go back to his demo here.
We can even do a little
false set again.
A little thing on Lotto Locks too, because that's a really good.
5.
I remember having trouble with those too.
Yeah, I'll bring some on here, maybe next week or something.
I'm not detecting too much.
Yeah, we could do like Americans and Lottos, because the American, I have a couple Americans with the Lotto core, so that would be cool too.
This is pin 4. Bring me way back on a false set.
Oh,
and
I think
we're
you
not
got
open
it
yet. We got a real deep false set though.
Oh man, I thought that was open.
We definitely got a deep false set out of that one.
Looks close. Wow.
Let's come up here. And
Unless
that's how you know it's a challenge lock.
Yeah, he might be stuck on a torpedo pin. That's all, they always do that right there for me when I hit one. They go into a huge false set and I get all happy. Then you got to start over.
See, some of these guys prefer light tension, and guys who are really good, like Chris. We all know that Chris is an amazing picker. So, but when it comes to 410 lottos, I'm different. I like heavier tension, but we all have our preference, right? So, I suggest just trying different things until you find what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you, right? So if I'm doing heavy tension, maybe you'll find that lighter tension is the key for you to get it.
That rotation, that's a triple X right there. Yep. That's what the triple X is. To start over.
That's a good point. G key is saying that the tailpiece might be stuck on the cam of the lock on the actual vise because of how far it was turned. That's was pretty convincing.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was open.
Nice false set out of that one. That was pin 5. Again, we got this one here. Pin 3. Deeper false set. So we're good. We're learning the lock. Anyways, we're learning it.
Okay, now I had
though, got
enough
me.
photos.
That's a triple threat right there. I think if I could get that, get it. Right at the edge there. Oh. And I think we're open. Yes, we are. That was a
good
triple
job.
threat. That number 1 pin.
Congratulations.
That was that
Yay.
triple threat number 1 pin that kept losing my false set again. All right, so let me clear some of the stuff off my desk. Got this box. That's Jennifer's. Put a couple more locks in there. We're going to place this down over here. We're going to see what's in this lock. I have not opened a lock in a long time, but we're going to open this one today. I'm going to put this back here. Well, that tray has a bunch of stuff on it. Let me grab another tray out here. Of course, we have plenty of trays. That one's got pins. This one here.
There we go.
What if we use this one?
Okay.
I'm just gonna do the first, right?
Nice.
Try to keep it in frame. I got a little picture here that I can look at. Try to keep this in frame for you guys. And we got stickers.
Oh, nice. May your videos won the sticker pack.
All right.
Like I said, I've not done this for a little while.
I don't know if he's still on, but
congratulations.
Let's see what we
yeah,
got in here.
email us and we'll get you some stickers sent out.
We're gonna lock it up because we have a key. So it's just well, we have a key here somewhere. My desk is such a mess. So let's just lock it up. Let's get the back up.
He's gone. Mayor Videos is not
Oh,
in
no
the
problem.
chat
I have good contact with him, so he's gonna be
Wow.
okay. Good.
That's
good.
actually the first lock I picked in. Oh, I have to say in over a year. I've messed around with a couple of my padlocks, but not a challenge lock. It's been a while since I picked a challenge lock. Over a year, easy.
You picked up pretty fast.
But I'm giving Jennifer many of them to get out there to the community because I've not posted many videos lately, and you guys all know that.
We hope to see some more soon.
All right. Let's,
when the time is right for you, of
do
course.
this almost.
Poor Bobby can't hear us.
Yeah, I don't think he can
I don't
hear
think
us.
I'm needing a shim, but you know what? I'm done this in a while. I think we're going to go with a shim. You got to hold that in, especially if you take the back off. So,
But it's cool to watch what he's doing, though.
Yeah, sure. We could. It's
Yeah,
like
when
watching a
It's
sports
like
video
we're
like with
watching
other
his
commenters. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
like we're getting to see his new video live.
That's pretty cool. Look, he put the thing in. He's got the shim going. Now he's gonna get her open.
Oh, we already dropped one, but I see it. It's right here from the middle.
Oh my God! Oh, sorry, I got scared.
I know. I was like, "What'd you do, Isaac?"
See all the pins there. It's a little sticky.
It's getting to be abusive now.
Right, so we got number 1.
You can go to therapy with me, Isaac. You can talk about your problems, and I'll talk about my Primus.
Number 3.
Exactly.
Sorry. Number 3 is there. Number 4 is here. Another spool type. Are very deep serrated. And another spool type. That one looks a little bent too. I don't know if you can see that, guys. I'm kind of zooming in for you. Oh, it's a little fuzzy here on this camera. Maybe on the live stream. Not sure why it's fuzzy, but that's kind of a spool type too. And I'll tell you what, I really don't like modifying my key pins as much as I do modifying the other ones. So, because usually the key pins don't give you as much feedback at all. They really don't. But let's see what we got in here. Anyways, let's find out. My tweezers are.
I like the idea of setting up your driver pins to match with the key pin in a way where, let's say you have like a spool on the key pin and there's maybe you have to fight for that spool, but then if you overlift it, you end up in an overset on a spooled key pin or something like that.
Right. And it was
Or
hard
on the
to hear you,
driver,
but
like
I do
the
agree
driver
with
pin
that.
has a spool.
That's the one. Yes, I definitely agree with that. But otherwise, the drivers are where it's all at, as far as I'm concerned.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, need to pull out the shim. Oh, what's we got? Pull that out. Pull these drivers out. See what we got here.
We were just talking about showing different guttings on here too. So that's pretty cool.
Looks like a serrated spool.
I hope it's
Number
not taking
one.
its time because
I'm gonna try to show you guys
getting a little
these
bit late
pins
here.
because on live stream it doesn't seem like it wants to focus. I don't know why. But that is a kind of serrated in the middle. Or it's got some kind of serrations there in the middle.
Oh,
Spring. Number 2. Standard. I'm not going to worry about the spring right now. Number 3. Another standard. See, he's got more standards. And it was fun lock to pick, don't get me wrong. But he's got more standards in the drivers than he does for his key pins. I don't quite understand that, but all those lock makers are different. We'll go with a nice spool. And last but not least, we have another spool. I knew I felt a couple good spools in there, but those were good spools because they bring it way back. Once you got a full set, that bring it like way back, and that was fun. Especially number 1, and that was this spool right here, number 1. Not sure if you can see that. I wish it would focus a little better. My camera sucks. Not sure why, because it doesn't do that in the videos. But yeah, that was fun, guys. I'm glad I was able to join you, and I'll probably end up joining you some more in the future, I'm sure. So
yeah, for
awesome.
sure.
It's good to have you on, Bobby.
Well, it was great having me. I appreciate. I mean, LadyLocks, you are taking off. You are really doing really good. So proud of you. You know that.
Thank you, Bobby.
You know I'm proud of you, and it's great to see more women in our community. When I first started 6 years ago, there was literally no women in the community, and it just started evolving from there. Got more and more. I love to see everybody involved: kids, women, children, adults, male, female. I love it. But all right, guys, I'm gonna be heading out now. I'm gonna go upstairs, spend a little time with the woman before I settle down for the evening. But I'm glad you guys stuck around long enough for me to actually come on. Like I said, the first one, that was kind of like a test run. I was kind of like nervous. I was like, oh boy, is this gonna even get on or whatever? And I was a little nervous, but
you did a great job.
I'll warm up to you guys.
You did great, Bobby.
All right.
Don't be shy. Come on more often.
I'll try. I really will. You know, Sunday nights that's the deal every Sunday night?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Well, don't have much going on Sunday nights. Who does, right? So, but anyways, LadyLocks, I got this almost ready to go here for the print, and I'll send you some pictures.
Thank you, Bobby.
All right. Gotta go, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Take care.
And Isaac, I can't believe you got my challenge lock. That's hilarious. And you just killed it. That was my very first one, too.
I'm still wanting to make a video on it, but if you want me to pass it off beforehand, I'm happy to. I just
No, I don't care. You can make a video if you want. That's fine.
But yeah, it's a
I
fun
can't
one.
believe it made it all the way to you, though.
I haven't ever gutted it yet, though.
It's not impressive.
It's really fun.
Well, thank you for that, at least.
And by the way, it's you think it's so easy. I had someone I was teaching how to pick locks and getting into the trade as well, locksmithing in general, and I'm teaching him all sorts of different things. But he was working for a long time on developing the skill.
Yeah.
And he still is, but he couldn't pick the lock. You know, he was struggling for a long time. He was the point where he got up to the green belt level and stuff, and he still couldn't pick it. So
Wow.
it's pretty interesting feedback, and maybe for someone who's built it before and has played around with it a while or something, it's once you learn it, it's easier. But you know,
Yeah.
once if you haven't gotten it, it's actually a pretty tricky one. So it's nice. I like
Yeah, I
it.
don't think I could pick it. I think I had 2 of them, and I think there was one I couldn't pick. I was like, well, I guess that's good.
Yeah. I'll have to
So I have-
help it get back to you at some point, and then you can try it out again now that you've gotten better.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to do that.
If I don't have like holes or anything in the core, I can't fail when pushing it back, or am I
Right.
Well, just
Or
check
can
on
it-
the end. Yeah, look at the end. Exactly. The end, it could potentially fall through any gaps or whatever that you may
Yeah,
have.
because those are really No, those are pointy. The small one, actually. The small, is it a gin? With the small head. That could be catched here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then I shim it again.
Yeah, definitely. In general, whenever you're gutting a challenge lock or
Yeah, but on
reassembling a
the
challenge
real-
lock, use a shim. Yeah.
Yeah, even on reassembly.
Yeah.
Yeah, even on reassembly.
I thought just on the one way, but okay.
So I wonder
I
what
just use
D-Max
them no
thinks
matter
about my
what.
challenge to make a Stanley Cup pin.
That'd be cool, Isaac.
That would be awesome. Some different hockey-themed pins.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know, like, what would be another good one? I'd say a puck, but that's just like a master wafer.
Master pin
Yeah.
right there, right?
Yeah. You could make one and call it a puck, though. Just be like, no, it's called a puck.
The whole point is that it'd make it more challenging, not easier. Maybe
You
a
could do
puck
just
with like a
sports
stick on
themed
top
and
of
then
it.
pick different sports and put it all in one lock.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that. Like a
Like you
football.
do a football, but make it like, you know, like maybe like a
Football
barrel
pin.
pin. Could be like a football almost.
Well, imagine you had a football pin with like even like serrations on the side of it to be like stitching, almost like the stitching on a football, with like a serrated,
cool.
tapered sort of thing.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Yeah, sports. It could just be a sports theme.
Could just have like a chamber filled with ball bearings.
You could do a bowling pin.
Oh,
That
yes.
would be a good
I'm there.
one. I like that. But is bowling really a sport?
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
get personal now.
Uh-oh, Isaac,
Uh-oh.
hide.
I may have triggered a few people.
Where's the uh-oh?
Oh no, I take it back. Please. Forgive me.
You go throw a 15-pound ball 100 times to see how you feel.
Oh, boy. Dig, you got this. That's the worst
Baseball
part, too.
bat,
is
I
putting
like
them
that,
back
Dana.
together. I get so happy when it's done and I can turn the key. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Still, even now, I've done it a bunch of times and I still do that.
Hey, Chris has a good point. The finger pins are like hockey sticks.
Oh yeah, they really are.
So maybe if you could like solder a finger pin on top of a master wafer or something, and then if it fit inside the chamber, I wonder what kind of feedback that would give. It'd probably break apart, I mean, at some point. But if you silver soldered it, I don't know. Maybe if you used enough solder.
That'd be cool.
I'm really worried to fuck it up. Oh, beep beep.
At least you're censoring yourself.
But
Just make sure you
yeah, because I push the shim with the follower and the core through, and if I can't see it barely only here.
Well, turn that core. Don't put it in straight up. You know what I mean? You know how you took it out with the core turned a little bit, just to be sure. So
and push the.
But here's this gap, this notch here.
Push the shim so that it's like overlapping the plug a little bit before you even insert it.
The shim is inside already. It's here.
I know, but push the shim so that it's even further, so that it's sticking out from the front.
Out. Yeah.
In this direction?
Yes. Yeah. Push
yeah, exactly.
The core.
So that way, when it's overlapping the plug as you are lining up the plug. But yeah, in that direction.
Yeah, I usually pull them out quite a bit. You can even push the follower a little bit further, and you'll see the shim will go with it, and then just hold on to the shim and push the follower back.
Yeah, but it won't do it. If I push it back, the shim
push the followers forward.
Yeah,
like through the hole.
Hold the shim on the back end and then push the follower so it guides. So the shim is like part of the follower as you push it forward.
Like that, and then push it.
No, don't use the tweezers. Just
no,
set
because
the
you'll mess up the shim with it. Yeah. Let go of the tweezers.
What again?
Drop it.
Drop the tweezers, Nick.
Step away from the tweezers.
Drop the tweezers.
Push that little plug follower forward, like you were gonna push it the whole way through.
Like
so,
that.
Yeah, push
stop.
it that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now put your finger on the shim. In the front. And then kind of push it backwards. Push the follower back while you hold on to the shim.
Yeah.
I
know what you mean.
So you have the shim there.
That's enough.
Yeah, I got it here.
That's enough.
Nice, perfect.
Oh.
Good. Yeah, you got it. That's fine. That's good.
Shim, it doesn't. No, if
it will slide.
Out, it just goes until. This is okay. I was worried about this part, but I only have to worry about this part.
Well, and it'll move once it hits the thing. It'll push itself back. So.
Yeah, once it hits the edge of your plug, it'll slide back with your plug.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Crazy part. Oh my god. But now how to
get it? You got it.
The shim is still inside. How to get it? Okay. Yeah.
Can you reach it?
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, sure. Wait.
Just be careful if you use the tweezers to pull it, then you might rip it, and then it'll be even harder to get out.
There you go.
Whew. Now I can...
And as long as the key turns, your lock is fine. You did a good job. Now just don't
pull the
key
when you
out.
pull the yeah, exactly. Careful, don't sad ass out the lock.
Right.
Sad ass is when you pull the whole plug out.
Yeah.
But, okay, that you okay. But if I lock it now, and
lock it. And
okay.
Hold the plug in place and then pull the key out carefully.
The problem is that everything is moving.
So then
Yeah.
you're not doing it. So you need to push on the face with your fingers as you pull on the key. Here, look at me. Look at my screen.
Yeah, sure, but this part here is moving. That makes everything more difficult.
So when you are pulling the key
I got
out,
it. Yeah, I got it with my thumbs and fingers.
okay, yeah, exactly. You push on the front as you pull on the key.
Oh man. Whew.
As soon as you get a clamp on there, you're good. So get a clamp on as soon as you can, and you'll be all good.
Exactly. Those ASA clips are much easier to get back on than to put on or to
In
take
theory,
off.
it can't go anywhere now.
Good work.
You did a good job, Diggs. You did a real good job. Plus, it was live. Plus, we were all pressuring him. He had a lot of peer pressure.
Put down the tweezers.
And then LockHeat had the drums rolling.
Okay,
and
now
all
I
that.
have to get it.
Lockpicker 1969 should make a shirt that says that. Put down the tweezers.
Yeah,
Right.
There's like pins just everywhere.
I think I'm gonna clip it and make it a short.
I love it.
Oh man, yeah. Put down the tweezers. Okay,
And
now
plus-
I need an idea how to close the lamp. Just with a normal tweezer?
Yeah.
Not with tweezer, with a plier.
For what?
I have a good.
Yeah,
Yeah, to clamp it
Put the
down. Yeah,
container back.
exactly.
Just with
Just
a normal.
careful not to twist it. Yeah,
but
exactly. Just with pliers.
I have something better to close it, maybe.
I thankfully have a set
Famous
of pliers.
last
and
words.
They
Maybe
fit
this one?
perfectly. Yeah, that's a good one.
Or
Dana, with those clips, the
This
ASA
one.
clips, they can only come off by stretching them out. They're not like sprung. They're not springy like on the standard locks that we're used to here, where you pop it off and it springs back closed. So you have to stretch it open in order to take it off, and then when you put it back on, you just clamp it back closed on top. And eventually they wear down. And you have to replace them.
maybe those fits as replacement parts.
Yeah.
Those are the
It
normal
should.
rings from the C83 Abus cylinder.
If the size is
Could
the
be
same,
that they are too thick, but no, they are the same. Just in, I think it's kind of brass. No, it's what is it? Yeah, size is the same.
yeah, then it
Cool.
should fit.
Okay, you ever saw an original Abus follower? This
Oh
is
yes,
one.
sorry, I see that, Dana. Yeah, I see that now. Sorry.
Actually, the cool part. Wait, okay. Let's do it. I need to put my box anywhere, somewhere. Oh my god, it's too heavy. Okay. Let's see whether I can get the ring closed with some of those. Is this fitting? Oh, it's fitting. Not really, but okay. I think this is actually the original tool to do it.
You had the tools, but you haven't used them yet.
Yeah, because yeah. I have no idea whether I have to point it upwards or not. Because that way I can reach the clamp better.
Oh, you can still move it afterwards.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, got it. I think I'm wrong. Okay, I have just
use-
to push on
Yeah,
the
just
sides,
use
I guess.
pliers. I think pliers will be probably easier, maybe not.
Yeah, I just push on the sides where I opened it. That should close it. Just this problem is it's really small. So I could go with this one. There I have more surface to get it.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking the pliers will be better. It's too thin on the other tool.
But I think I need it now because I need to go inside this gap.
As long as they are flushed with the outside, it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
It isn't. It's a little bit sticking out.
See if
So,
there's
and now-
space in the padlock. There might be clearance for it as long as the plug is on securely. Carefully do a test with your key to make sure that the clip is on enough, like keeping in mind that it might not be and that you might pull the whole thing out. So just see if you can pull it out a little bit, and if it's
got it
stiff,
now.
then you know it's good.
It's close.
Okay, good. So then may as well see if you can rebuild the cylinder just as is.
Man. But if I can put the key in and turn it, everything should be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. But
Okay,
careful not to drop the key pins out the holes in the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm facing up. Okay. If this ring is too tight, is it possible that it gets stuck, or normally not, right? Because this isn't.
If it's
acting
too tight, it can potentially bind it a little bit, but I haven't had that happen too much. But yeah, they're usually factory crimped on in a certain way so that it doesn't keeps the pressure equal among it as it's being crushed down, and it doesn't have a weird shape to it. So that's why I'm saying careful not to twist it or over tighten whatever.
Yeah, but
So
it's smooth.
It might be a little bit warped when you loosened it.
Yeah, but it can move. So
Yeah, perfect.
I think that should be good. And
And
how
if there's
about the
enough
clutch?
room,
Does the clutch
there's
go back
no
into
problem.
that? The
Don't forget
actuator?
that little piece, Dig.
There's nothing which can. So this part can't be catched anywhere here. So I should be good to put it in.
Well, you
But
gotta
what
get
about
that
the
little piece in there.
actuator?
Yeah, this is here. But I have an Abus. What is it? This one? Wait. I need to open my vitrine. And I put in lips. This one with the normal Euro cylinder. And I put in lips Octo in it,
Oh wow.
which I got from Greenish because it was my only 3010. But if you have this C-clip not completely closed, after you put it in, you can't get it out ever again, because this piece is heavy. Because in the Abus body there is something inside. I try to show it somehow. There's some gap here where the ring can be catched. And on this here, there's nothing. There's no
Take care,
edge.
Para. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Who's going?
Paracentric.
Paracentric.
Bike paracentric. Okay, now actuator on, and I should be good to go. Okay, so this should be facing up, aligning with the keyway, I guess. So this part here, you can see it. This part.
Yeah, it
Aligning
should be with the
keyway.
on the key side.
And I should be good to go. Let's do it.
So before you screw it in, just do a test with the key,
Yeah, test.
like to see that it works.
Oh man, what is that? Okay. So screw dropped out. It's back.
Nice.
There you go.
Awesome.
And I think it's retaining, I guess, on the right. Because
Yeah.
Cool.
So now you can put that screw in. Now you've done your test.
I'm so happy that it's back together. Oh man.
It's nice to see you, Rogerius. Hope to see you next week too.
Well, take care. Have a good night. And a good week.
Okay, now it's fit. It's tight. Can try again. Okay. Now I should be good to go.
Very nice job.
All right.
Oh god. It's back together.
It's a good feeling when you put it back together.
I can't remember whether this one jumped back by itself, but I don't think so because there is no spring which could turn the, or maybe the actuator normally, but I don't think so. It jumped back by itself. I have to reclose it, but I think that's normal.
Where the when you closed it, the key turned back by itself?
No, it doesn't. Because if I dress it this like this, and then I put the shackle in, right? Then
right, it just springs open again.
Yeah,
you have to manually turn it.
Is that normal, or is it because I
some locks,
failed?
yeah.
Okay. I didn't
some
test
locks that it's like that.
Yeah, I have a couple like that too.
Okay.
You did a good job, Dick. Now you know what?
This
You'll get used to doing that. You know, you'll take enough of them apart that you'll see a pattern.
Yeah,
of
on my normal looks, this isn't a problem because I already progressed pinning them and stuff. But this one was totally new for me.
I had a rough time with that TK5 because it had so many parts. It had I think 5 master wafers, 5 key pins, 5 springs, 5 drivers, and 4 fingerprints and 4 springs, and then 2 springs for the sidebar plus the sidebar, and it all fell out the first time I got it in.
G-Key has said the term is called dead core, which is totally correct. I remember the very first lock that I learned on was Master Lock 911. It's the same thing on that one. You have to turn it, and then you don't actually get to pull the shackle, except it's not key retaining. That's the difference, I don't think, with that one. Pretty sure it's not key retaining. But it's still a dead core, so...
I can't remove it. Okay, I have another question, because I can't get the key out.
You can't get the key out?
Because I tried, I put the key in and also out again. I can't screw it up if I now put the key out, right?
No, yeah, now you can take the key out. Yeah, so
it doesn't work.
Now is the point that you take it.
It's stuck. I can't get it out. Did I get my shim out? Yeah, my shim is out.
And if you open the lock,
you know what I think it is? I think you may have put that plug in backwards potentially into the housing.
It's not possible because of this. It's two-parted, and you can't turn the core.
Oh, it only goes in one way?
Yep.
Try to push on the core there. Just push it like back. Push it towards the, like you were when you pulled it out the first time. Push on the sides of the. Hold it in.
I got it.
And pull the key.
Take the lock out. I would say take it out of the padlock.
Yeah, but it would be better. But I can get it out, but only if I push it like the way before. If I just pull, the core can get a bit to the front, and then all pins get catched.
Oh, so that's what's happening. So you have to do the thing that I was showing in order to get it out. But then
why
the clip isn't on well. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably the clip.
The clip should be on enough, though. I don't think there should be enough play in that. But the best way to know is by taking it out of the padlock and looking.
So Okay, you need to explain it again. The clip is on, yeah, right?
Yeah, but there's not a lot of space for it. Like, so I don't think that it's that, but I don't know.
So it's too tight or what? Because
So play
I can
around
do
with it with that outside of the lock here and see if you can take the key out easily.
It's not possible. Not possible. Because the plug is going to the
It's
front.
sliding a little bit.
It must be enough that I can't get the key out. No.
So the
no.
clip isn't in it enough.
What is it?
The clip might not be in enough. Chris saying clip might be in the way.
So I have to tighten it more?
It looks like I'd need to see some closer pictures because I can't really see well from the screen here. So you'll have to send me some pictures in private chat or something, then I can help you kind of take a look at, because it shouldn't have play when that clip is on.
Deactivated
Yeah.
autofocus, I think so.
But don't forget, it is a challenge lock. I mean, it has been modified. So, I mean, there could be some little quirks there. I've had that on a couple challenge locks that I've picked that all of a sudden you got to really hold the core in to pull the key out. It's annoying, but as long as you can get it out.
where's
I
that?
don't know.
I tried
Where's
to
that clip right now?
This clip is here. There.
Let's see.
It can move easy. I can close it a little bit more. Maybe.
Yeah, that's true, Dana. You're right.
And if you remove that actuator,
Oh wait, I'm still getting the ring closed. More and more and more and more.
So see now if the key is pulling the plug out.
Don't work. Yeah, also the plug is still pushed out a bit.
and if you remove the actuator,
Some play.
because the time that it went out normally, it was without the retainer.
I wonder if there's supposed to be a spacer before the clip or something, but that doesn't
But I
make
don't
sense.
reassembled one because difficult.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
like
you
that I can
literally-
get it out, but only if I push it in.
It was opening fine before, but the key wasn't isn't going in and out smooth. Is the problem.
Yeah, don't go in and out at all.
There has to be something that's stopping the plug from holding in the right spot.
Now I pushed the I closed it more. No. Even more than before.
Okay, give it a go. See how it feels now.
Now this gap here, this gap is nearly the same as before. Where are the gaps? Yeah, you see it.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
There we go. Good job.
Interesting.
Got it?
Yeah. Okay,
There
interesting.
we go.
Good.
So
Wow, so now we know.
just to lockpicking Gal and Dana, what I can tell when the lock is from his description, the plug inside the shell was sliding back and forth a little bit. If it was just that the key was stiff, then that would potentially be a really good suggestion that maybe it's just like something is wrong with one of the key pins or something. But typically, if a key pin is upside down, also just it won't work well with that key.
Thanks for explaining.
We actually
yeah,
learned
no,
a lot by having that
No, it's
happen
good,
to you.
it's good. Oh man, I'm so happy.
Yeah, we
We
learned
also
a lot
now
right
know
there.
why. We also now know why the key is looking like a bump key. It's custom made.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that was our
that's
first
true.
tell sign. It was a challenge lock.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, we learned a whole lot from that lock, Dig. I'm glad you did that today.
I was worried the whole time.
Yeah, but you know what? You gotta feel much better now because you know you can do it now. You know,
yeah.
if you had
So
to
when
do
are
it
you gonna
again,
make a
you
video on it?
yeah,
I have
that
a
would
video
make a
on
good
it.
video. And you could talk about the clip because other people have that stuff happen to them too. You know,
Yeah. Pretty crazy. Cool.
you could show us
Definitely
how
cool
what
experience.
happens when you don't have it tight.
So it could be also. Yeah, okay, now it's working better. Yeah, should be working now. Whew. Okay, one time again. This is way better. Okay.
Don't forget that actuator thingy.
Yeah, wait. That's why it doesn't open. I just wanted to get the screw out to test it again. This way.
Sure. You just forgot. How are you doing, LockHeat? Are you passing out? We need to wake him
All
up.
right. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to. LockHeat needs to get some Z's.
Oh man.
You got this. You got
But
it.
I had you to help me out on my problems right now. Whew. Okay, now get
That's
the
from here.
screw.
No problem.
Okay, let's test it. That's cool. Okay, now yeah, right. Okay, it's working. So let's get the screw in.
Isaac, you literally need to make your own StreamYard where you charge people to come on and help them with their lock issues.
Okay, now let's test it. Okay,
My
retaining works.
pleasure. It's fun.
Okay, it still doesn't work, but okay. But I can get the key out. Yeah.
Nice job. You're just really good at making it like it's no big deal. Whenever people are freaking out, and you're like, no, just do this, and then it works.
Yeah. Oh man.
You're very calm and patient.
It comes from dealing with lots of different customers, but also from making a lot of mistakes on my own too.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure like a lot of the mistakes just have to be made because you just
learn from mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think. I mean, it helps to see somebody and go, okay, I'm not going to do that because I know that'll screw it up. But it also helps when you screw it up and then you totally remember not to do that next time.
Plus, it's not a mistake, it's a learning curve.
Mm-hmm. Dana Reed said she's not dug into her Rucos yet. Who knows what she'll find?
Yep.
Those are hard locks. I think Rucos are even harder than Asas many times. Even though they're based off of the same thing.
Yeah.
Just the tolerances are slightly better on the Rucos, I find often.
All right, Dig. So you got yours all together and it's all good again?
It's all good again.
Nice. You've got to be proud of yourself for that because that was a challenge. That was a good job.
It was definitely a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think you should do a video about it.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Not again.
Never taking that one apart again.
I'm more tempted to pick it again because it felt so nice. Huh.
Very cool.
Where are my picks?
All right. Well, I think this is a good time to call it. So LockHeat, if you wanna get some sleep, I guess we'll call it.
No problem.
Well, Dana, if you ever want help and you know where to ask, feel free to pop in Sunday thing, and we'll work on it. All of us. I'm sure a lot of people will have some advice.
Yeah, I think we should totally do the 1100s and the Lotto Locks next week. I think that'd be cool.
Sounds good.
Like I said, I've got a couple of those 1100s with the Lotto Lock cores. They're pretty neat.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
the
a mixture.
1900, not
What's that, Dig?
the S 1100, not the A.
Yeah. I think these ones have a K. I think the ones I have a K.
Do
on
you
there.
have the masters pins in, or did you ever got it?
Yeah, it's the Master Lotto. Let me see the key. I'll show you the key to them. They're pretty cool. Here it is. Like this 1100 here.
Yeah.
It's got the
Master key.
Master
Because
Lock key.
I got my American right from America, but those have the American lock key, but no actuator. So they are key retaining, and they are S1100, but with American key pinning. So no master pins in it, just all serrated and one spool, or I think several spools sometimes.
Yeah. Well, they don't have master wafers in them. I just mean they're the
No.
master
Yeah,
lock
master pins.
pins. Yeah.
Right. But I don't have those master pins in. The core actually is an American core on mine.
Oh,
no
wow.
idea why, but it's like a mixture from 1100 and S1100.
Well, that's cool.
was
We
like-
can maybe all get them too. See
Yeah,
and
sure.
look at the insides and stuff.
Yeah.
We can do if I can open it because mine my top keyway is a little bit busted.
Oh wow.
That makes
Because
it
like I said,
a lot harder to pick those locks when
Yeah.
that happens.
That's why I was from the start I was having a hard time tensioning it, and it was already a little bit widened, but it only made
Yeah.
it worse.
Yeah. Some of them are very skinny too. This one here is very skinny. But this is that master one. But yeah, I think that'd be cool to talk about all the differences and all the different ways we go about it. So I think that's a plan.
I found the right key from my bunch of keys here.
We've got to get Lockheed
No.
a couple more American locks.
Mayor videos just popped back in because he won the sticker pack giveaway.
Oh
Can
yeah,
do
yeah.
this year.
I don't know.
Nice.
You know, yeah.
No, he's disqualified now. He missed it.
No, he isn't.
Just
And I know-
email
I-
me. It's in the description, my email, and I'll send you out the stickers.
I already have his address, and I
Oh,
know
okay.
he's starting a lockpicker. At least he is planning on starting, and he needs to go practice him. So maybe add some aiding stuff with the sticker
Okay.
pack.
Yeah, I'll throw some locks and stuff in there. I think I might have a pick set too somewhere around here I can throw in.
Yeah, or I can send it from my end, no problem.
All right. Sounds good. We'll get you hooked up.
By the way, my other phone is dead, so I can't read the chat in case anybody's saying anything to me. Apologize if I miss it.
Oh, they're
No
saying,
problem, it was
oh,
mostly beep.
dang, Isaac. They're saying all kind of stuff. Oh, snap. Guys, stop it. Just kidding.
I'm plugging
No one's
in my
talking about
phone.
you, Isaac. No, just kidding.
While Mayor video is still here, on Sunday, about 3 hours before picking time, he has his own show about magnet fishing and that sort of stuff. and they every time they do a sticker pack, just like we do, and in tradition of his show, I'm gonna show off all the stickers he's getting. So, oh yeah, he already has a bunch of mine, but he got one more.
Nice.
Oop, and even some panda frogs. And we'll throw some extra for you, no problem.
Oh.
And if you tune in on Sundays, you can see them probably on the wall behind him when he gets them.
Yeah, that I think I saw him say that. Yep, for his wall. Yes, he did. Very cool. Well, congratulations, Mayor, and who else we had that won? Lakeview. He's not here no more, I don't think, but Lakeview won also a plaque, so I'll send that out to him, and we'll get you guys all squared away. And thank you guys all for hanging out with us. Thank you for chatting. Thank you, Isaac, for all the help all the time.
It's my pleasure.
And Dix and
Thank you guys.
LadyLocks do hang on for a few minutes after the show.
What's that?
And LadyLocks and Dick don't run away each time. Just hang around for a few minutes after the show in the green room, so to speak.
Alrighty. We will hang back
Secret after party.
Sort of.
But
No,
all
they're
right,
actually
guys,
in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Lockheat has to give them a talking to.
We got to get our what do they call that? A dressing down when we get yelled at. No. All right, guys, take care and have a great night. And thank you guys all for hanging out with us. Had a great time as usual.
And
Great
it
to
was a
see
nice and long
everybody
one, but a
again.
very informative
Fun
one.
hanging out. Yeah.
For sure.
See everybody next week.
Have a great week, everyone.
See ya.